You're watching Governor's Comedy Club Podcasts. Your favorite comedians at your favorite comedy club.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another special, and just in time, Fat Jay's here. We are here live from the Governor's Green Room here at Governor's Comedy Club. What a great night it is so far. The energy is popping. We got Fat Jay's in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I figured I'd come in here instead of listening to the bomb squad planning a school shooting, those little geeks in the corner.
What's going on? They're planning a bomb?
They're just weird, man. They sit in the corner like the autistic kids, you know?
What do they do?
Talking to each other. It's like they talk in code, like, woo!
They seem to be more interested in making each other laugh than they do the audience.
No, they make the audience laugh.
No, but they seem more concerned with making each other laugh.
We're like in the green room, in the green room
weird.
Across the hall, yeah.
What's good, fellas? How are you?
Good.
Should have been here this weekend. We had
Steve Heitner.
Banya from
Banya from Seinfeld.
Yeah, Keegan came Friday to hang out. Hirsch was here yesterday.
I saw the pictures
with
Hirsch.
Adam Snare came up.
Yeah, did Adam Snare perform? Because he was on
he
stage.
middled.
Yeah, very cool.
Middled. Yeah, it was a good time.
Wow.
How you guys doing?
Good, man. How's everything with you? So the show went well? It was a good crowd?
Both nights were fucking killer, yeah.
Awesome,
great,
bro.
man.
Good time.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you, dude. Last time I saw you was when I called you up because I was freaking out because I couldn't believe you guys were in my brother's old house.
Crazy, right?
That's right.
Dude, that was so nuts, man. So, if for those of you who don't know, Fat Jay does he has a great Instagram. Everybody should follow him. Is it at Fat Jay?
Fat Jay's World.
Fat Jay's World. Follow him on Instagram if you get a chance because he always putting up funny stuff from his stand-up to some of the skits he does over there with Silvio D'Onofrio, and good dude, funny dude. So they always put together these things. Hey, there's Pork Chop. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Oh,
Pork
now
Chop's
we're
in the house.
trouble.
How you doing, man?
The dynamic duo in the podcast studio.
There you go.
You know they call us the dynamic
Nice.
duo.
You guys rock.
Viewers at home.
There's 3 Pork Chops. Calm down. Don't break the
Pork
fucking chair.
Simple 3 of yous.
Wait, they're all piling in now. Oh, now we got Laura Patton is coming in now. You got to talk on the microphone so we can hear you. Okay,
yeah,
come on
please
back.
do.
You look good. I like the
Please
jacket.
do.
I like the laces on the jacket. Very nice. Yeah, look at that. That's a cool jacket.
Close that door. Close that door real quick.
No, leave it. Okay.
No, close the door real quick.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
We got the exclusive now.
Pork Chops is in the building.
Yeah.
Oh, you can open the door. I was just fucking
I knew we were doing something good.
What?
Yeah.
Pork Chop, what was that video about where the guy's kissing the girl and you're like standing there like staring at them like a pervert?
We got callers.
What was
We got callers
Yeah,
already.
people are watching. We got callers. People
Is that
are
Gary?
we're
No, it's
excited
your
about
buddy.
this.
It's your buddy from Florida.
My man.
Here he is, John.
1 of 3. Johnny.
Hello there, Mr. Rusiello, sir.
Hey, what a treat! I got
Can
Don
you get on
Sills
that?
and Fat Jay.
Yes, John. How you doing? We got Pork Chop in the house too.
How are you, good
Oh,
sir?
I don't see Pork
Pork
Chop.
Chop,
I'm sorry.
get on
Come
camera.
sit, man. Come
Pork Chop.
sit.
If you get on camera, they can see it. There you go. Pork Chop's getting on camera now.
How
Pork
you
Chop.
feeling, good sir? Everything good down there?
Hey, I'm waiting for you, brother. I'm waiting with bated breath.
We'll be there
I'm
2
looking at
months.
Instagram every day, looking to see where I can buy my tickets to see your show.
I'll send you the link when they come up. Don't worry.
Okay, my brother. Don,
Yes.
how you doing, partner?
Good. How you doing, John? It's great to hear from you as always, my friend. And thank you again for all the support and tuning in and checking it out. And yeah, like we were saying, check out Fat Jay's Instagram. He's got all that funny stuff on there, and also Pork Chop as well. Check him out. You'll love him. You will love Pork Chop as well, John.
He's an acquired
sure.
taste.
Are you messing
I'm
with
sure
my
I will.
cameras?
I'm sure
I'm
I
going to
will.
smack you in the face, you
It was faced this way.
He's making it his own.
I
personal
got you
camera.
covered. You think this is my first day in here? Sit the fuck down and don't worry about nothing. I got you. Look,
You see?
see, it's right. So if you just sit down, John, forgive me for a second. I got to yell at Pork Chop.
Are we
Hang
gonna
back.
see the camera angle he did? We can't see that camera. I want to see it.
Well, there he goes. That was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Yes.
And speaking of gyrating, Mary's here too.
Mary Capone, fresh from Sweden. Yes.
All right,
I
yeah,
love
we'll
the
be
guy.
looking for you.
I love the guy already. He's humping the microphone.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You sick bastard, you.
Yeah, you guys are made for each other. That's for sure.
Tonight's a big night here. There's it's the who's who of the Long Island comedy scene. All the big names are out here today, so this is a lot of fun, a lot of excitement going on. How's the room out there, guys?
Good. Looks good.
Full house on Sunday?
Looks good. Yeah, not full, but almost.
Yeah, good, man.
Good time. We got Tom Kelly headlining.
Yeah.
Headlining in the Giggle Room. Right?
Mr. Massapequa.
Yeah. Tom Kelly's been killing it also on Instagram. If anybody gets a chance, John, you should check him out too if you don't know Tom Kelly.
Sean Brown's
Yes,
hosting
I know
right now.
Tom Kelly.
Yeah.
Sean Brown's
I know
hosting.
Tom
He's got
Kelly. I
1 million
love Tom
views,
Kelly.
right?
Yeah.
He beat up Brenda. It was great.
That's right.
That's right. Yes, he did. He certainly
right.
did.
Yes.
Oh, that guy's weird. That guy is weird, John. Tony loves to read his comments. But he needs them
my
because he's
God,
one
I
of 4
tell ya.
followers, you know?
It's the only time you ever see Tony blush. He blushes sometimes when he reads his
Oh,
comments.
I know.
Yes, yeah.
It's crazy.
Listen, I'll let you guys run your show. Love you. Have a great show. Great Sunday. You're always in my heart, guys.
Have a
Right
great
back
day,
at you.
sir. Let's
Right
go,
back.
Yanks.
Yes.
Excuse me, 3 out of 4 years are always in my heart. All right? The other guy, you could do a show without him.
Pork chops will bear on you.
I'll be
eventually.
talking to you tomorrow, John, after your while you're crying about the Mets taking Game 3 today.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Totally
this
happening.
is true. But listen, you got no balls. I was giving you a 5-1 odds.
But how about those
Punked
Knicks?
out.
You guys,
Yeah, true.
basketball guys? How about those Knicks, man? Took out Boston Celtics.
Let's go. Wednesday night, first game.
Yeah, man. I'm psyched.
All right, take it easy with
All
the
right.
Knicks, guys. All right,
Have
love
a
you.
great
Goodbye.
day, sir.
Take it easy, John. Nobody likes you.
I like you,
That's
John.
not
Don't
true.
listen to this asshole. I told you he's an acquired taste. He went to the Dominican barbershop, has a goatee, and now he's,
You know what I mean?
with his toothpick.
All right. Well,
I have a bet.
John, take care, buddy.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. I have a $1 bet with John that the Mets will take this game today.
No.
You want to do it? I'll bet you $1.
$1 for what? We're betting on millionaires.
Yeah.
Why am I going to put my hard-earned money on the line for a millionaire?
Because you're a baseball freak.
I am,
Actually,
but-
even more than I am. So
I am, but
all right,
I don't bet on it.
But you're a
I'm
Yankees
not
dude,
a
right?
gambler.
You're a Yankees dude or a Mets
Oh,
dude?
yeah, diehard.
Oh,
I
yeah,
kind
there
of
you
feel
go.
like he's just afraid to be wrong. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm
there you
getting
go.
out of
That
this.
could be. That
I
very
do.
well could be.
I am.
No.
It's a gentleman's bet. It's only $1.
All right, you don't. We want to bet something else?
Like what?
I don't know.
you can make this
Burger at All
interesting.
American.
I don't like All-American.
You don't like All American?
Ralph's
That's fine. I'll just
telling you
give
nice.
I'll just give you the props.
You want to make a Ralph's to tell you nice bet?
I don't like Ralph's either.
What?
That's all
What?
fake.
What?
That's all
right.
fake.
That's just for the stage.
I'll go higher. I'll bet you a steak.
Oh, wow.
For what? No. Tony, if the Mets win, good for you.
Banya was just here. Him and Jerry. He had to take Jerry out to dinner. I just want to
I'm
take
gonna
you out
tell
to dinner.
You want to hear a crazy Banya story?
I would
You
love
are
to
a
hear a crazy-
diehard Mets
Let's hear
fan.
Banyo.
So I'll tell you a crazy Banya story that he told me.
Okay.
Which again, like this whole thing is just absolute. This comedy thing is crazy. Like I hang out with this guy. We're in the bar. Me, him, Sean Brown on a Saturday night.
Right.
Boom. The next day. Where's Pork Chops and Sean Brown? Oh, they're on tour with Little Moments Around.
Yeah, they were killing it on tour. I see.
Yes.
And then, again, I wasn't a diehard Seinfeld fan, but I've watched a million episodes. Who hasn't?
Right. Yeah.
So you see this guy on TV, and now you're fucking hanging out in the green room.
Yeah, that's pretty
like,
cool.
How crazy is that?
Dude, you never know where life's gonna take you, bro.
So he's telling us a story how he was on one of the episodes, and they had to film 4 days, 15 hours a day. So he's like pretty much locked in a room with Keith Hernandez.
Right. Oh, it was a Keith Hernandez episodes.
Now,
yeah.
Banya's a diehard Mets fan.
Right.
He's from Valley Stream.
You're on. You see yourself up there.
What the fuck is this camera even looking at?
It's gonna look at the couch.
The
if
couch,
we
'cause
have-
there's
They're
gonna
going to
be
have
people-
more people coming in. Well, not if Pork Chops is here. No one else will come in. But it's only me and Sean Brown that like him for some reason. But so he's like, yo, I'm locked in this room with Keith Hernandez. I'm a diehard Mets fan growing up.
Right.
So I'm like awestruck a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Next thing you know, he's like, hey, what's up? And then we start talking. We just became fast friends, all that.
Right.
He goes, 2 years, 3 years go by. I'm in LA shooting something else. My fiance at the time is out here. It's like 3 a.m. My phone rings.
Right.
And I can hear loud music, and all I hear is, Steve! It's Keith! Keith Hernandez! I had to call you. I just hit on your girlfriend.
What? Oh, wow.
He goes,
She's
Keith,
blowing me right now.
he goes, only you would do that. Like, how crazy is that? And then he just hangs up. And he's like, yeah, like, crazy story. Like, you know, I'm like, what? Like, we watch Keith Hernandez on the Met game.
Right,
you know?
yeah, and all of a sudden he's calling you up, telling you he's hitting on your girl.
It's so
but
crazy.
the fact that he has your number, he's calling you, he's thinking about you, all those kind of things. Yeah, it's crazy how that works,
And
dude.
was he successful or did
No. He's
Steve
like,
kept the girl?
She's like, I guess she must have said I have a boyfriend. Or I'm engaged.
And he said, who? And then
he
she
was
said,
like, who?
Daniel.
She's like, Steve Heitner.
Yeah.
He's like, I know him. He's like, call him right now. And yeah, how crazy is that?
That's a freaking great, man.
That's wild.
You never know what's going to happen, dude.
Here at Governors, you know? How's Comic Sans coming along?
Comic Sans is doing good. We're going to be getting to your part soon. I have the scripts ready. I got to send them your way.
Let's go,
The
baby.
scenes you're going to be in. We got to get Pork Chop in there, too. So basically, your scene, though, so we're in comedy class.
I know.
And you're heckling me.
And I'm bullying you.
Yeah, but then I get up there because I'm star of the movie, so I get you back. But the thing
That's
is,
like headlining your own bringer show.
yeah, exactly.
So Don Sills like,
And I write the script so I can write it out, you know. And I get the girl. But anyway, so
I think the sex scene is going to go like this in this movie.
yeah, I get to write it all out. I want you, I get to choose the woman who's going to be riding me later. No, but anyway, so basically we joined forces, me, you, and Courtney Ortera, who's playing my daughter that she doesn't know she's my daughter yet.
okay.
Right, so I'll explain the whole plot to you in private. I don't want to give it away to all
We
the
got to tune in, you know.
Yeah.
We need more than the 3 followers.
But
here
we
to
all
watch
become
that,
a
you know?
team, and we start hitting the open mic scene and all that stuff. Because I got to rebuild my comedy child. My character is a veteran comedian, been around for a long time, who kind of just going through the motions of comedy. I don't really love it anymore. So Joey Cola, who plays my manager, is like, I'm sending you back to comedy class. And I'm like, what? I've been doing this shit for 30 years. You're going back. You need to find out why you love comedy in the first place. So that's kind of what happened. So I go back. I connect with you. You know, we have a little friction in the beginning, but then we end up becoming bros. And I take you under my wing because I'm a veteran comic. And then Courtney as well, and the 3 of us start hitting up the open mic scenes, and I start to find out why I love comedy again. So that's kind of that little
Hanging out with a funny fat guy makes you love comedy.
That's
again.
right. Isn't that the way it normally goes? So yeah, so that's that would be kind of that portion of the storyline. And that's how you kind of get in there.
Let's go, baby.
So you got
I'm
a big
ready.
role. You got a big part.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm psyched.
Can I throw a comedy show in a strip club? Like, is that like? Can we do that in the movie?
Yeah, we can make that happen.
That would be good.
Which strip club should we do? Do you know any? Like, we could like get them to hook us up.
Yeah.
We could definitely do a strip club scene.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm all for it. And you could be like the MC there. Hey, everybody! Like you're the comic before the strippers come out.
If you had
That would be great.
If you had to
All
pick,
right.
if you had to pick one of the girls here that does comedy to be the stripper, who would it be?
This is a good one.
Don't hold on. Don't answer that fucking question, number 1. Do not answer that. Shut up. Because, in the words of a great, wise, older Italian man, Pork Chops doesn't just shoot in the air. He shoots his foot. So just shut the fuck up. And you two, don't ask him any stupid questions. It's not going to be good. Okay? We just dodged a bullet on fire. We don't
he's
need
right.
to dodge another one.
I was definitely, stirring a little bit.
Oh,
right now.
I know. I know. And I know you asked the perfect guy.
Oh, yes.
and
problem
he
is-
was just going to start dropping
The
bombs.
problem for me is I know exactly who I want to
So, before
Jay?
see. No.
before that happened, I figured,
I already saw Jay naked.
let me interject. Pork chops? I know you're dying to say something.
not-
Don't say it.
I'm not saying
Don't
anything.
say it.
You think I would mention Mary Capone's name on the air?
I would love that with a cigarette hanging out of her mouth. I went to, there used to be a place called the Dollhouse, and they took it down. It used to be on Sunrise Highway back in the day. And me and my friend went to the Dollhouse when we finally got old enough, and we were like 18 or whatever it was. And we went in there, and we're sitting there, and first of all, there's a stripper, like, I think she was literally riding this dude, like fucking the guy in the back. But anyway, there's this
As she
old
should.
lady. Yeah, this old lady came up to us. She was like old to us at the time. She probably was like in her 40s, cigarette in her mouth, and she just like, you like these titties, guys? You like them? We were just sitting there like, what do we do? What do we do? You know, you're supposed to put money in my titties. So then we just gave her some money. But yeah, so that's what I would like to see. Possibly Mary Capone do that. Maybe.
I didn't say any of this.
She knows I love her. She's part of the Comic Sans
I
universe.
tried to prevent this, but
But I could definitely see Porkchop being like the MC at the strip club.
without a doubt.
You know, being like, all right, all you horny motherfuckers,
Without
how you doing?
a doubt. Making fun of everyone.
Yeah. Be like, you can't stand up right now, can you, pal?
You loser.
Yeah. That would be great. That would be a great little premise to do that. And we go there to do the open mic night. I'm like, are you sure this is where the open mic night is? And Jay's like, yeah, this is where they told me to
So
go.
I'll tell you a funny, quick story about open mics and shit, and old comedy clubs. So back in I grew up in Carl Place. So in Mineola there was what was called Chuckles.
Yeah, I love
right.
Chuckles. That was a great
On,
comedy
Jericho
club.
Turnpike.
Great
So-
comedy club. Yeah.
My grandfather owned a landscaping business, so he had some young kids who were older than me who worked for him. They were like 18, 19, whatever. Tuesday nights they had Foxy Boxing
Yes.
At Chuckles?
at Chuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see the list for this thing? Am I even on
It's
the
on
show?
the table. I don't know. I didn't even
I don't
see
even
it.
know. I mean, I
right,
forgot even to look.
Next thing you know, I go to Foxy Boxing.
Is there 2 shows tonight? Is there one in the
No,
Giggle?
there's just
oh,
one.
just all in the.
Oh, what happened to Tom Kelly show in the Giggle Room?
They combined it.
Oh, they did.
Ah.
Ah.
So I went to Foxy Boxing. I have a Polaroid picture with a comedian that I got to work with, not here, but I was like, you look so familiar. And I went home and I looked through my books and I found the picture. It was Joe Maffa.
Oh, Joe. Yeah, I know Joe.
Yeah.
We took a picture with him and the 2 girls when I was 16 years old.
That's cool. See that?
Wow, that's
Fucking
wild.
Crazy.
And now Joe Moffat is opening up for you.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
He
No.
will be soon.
Yeah,
He's another crazy bastard.
I love Joe Maffa.
yeah, he's good back.
I haven't seen
especially
him in a
back
long
in the day.
time.
Yeah,
He was here a couple months ago. I
Was
saw
he?
him. Yeah.
I haven't. It's got to be at least a year or 2. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah,
Really,
good
he was
guy.
here, huh?
Chuckles was a great club too, man.
Yes, it was.
That's why
I never went for comedy. I just went for the Foxy Box.
Yeah, I remember that place. I seen some comics back there. So, who was the guy? I sent you the picture a long time ago. He was your teacher, comedy teacher. What's his name again?
Truson?
Truson.
Oh.
Young Truson was there, and I was doing interviews back then. And I got an interview with Truson and a couple other comics that we couldn't figure out who they were. I was asking Joe Curry, and one guy's a magician. He passed away, and there was a couple other guys.
Oh, yeah, kind of a bigger guy with glasses.
yeah, with the beard.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, because Curry knew who he was too, but I forgot the guy's name. But
Oh, what is?
But I
his
love
name?
the Long Island scene, man, and being around it for all these years is super cool, man.
I used to come here a lot to see Dr. Dirty. I
Dude,
saw him so many times here.
He's got to come. He
was
he's
just
still,
here
I think
about a year ago. Yeah. Remember we were trying to get him and he didn't answer us.
He
But,
was because he used to sing all the dirty songs
Yeah.
and just rock the house, and he was a lot of fun. I mean, he's got to be 80 now.
Close to it. I have a VHS at home. It's like a little thing about his life story, and they filmed it here.
Wow, there's a life story about John Valby. That's cool.
I'll have to, I couldn't even tell you.
Do you remember
the last
Dr.
time I
Dirty
watched it.
John
I
Valby?
never saw him, no.
He would sing like all these
But
kind of
I know
songs.
who he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
went and watched it, because everyone, it's crazy.
When did you get?
Hey, Jeff
Oh, look
Bosey
at
is.
that.
Look at him, fresh from work. Come in
Yeah,
here,
what is-
Jeff.
What?
Come on the camera, and so we could all see
Why you-
see your face.
Why couldn't you just come in with the T-shirt?
What's up?
You're showing off that you were working or something. So yeah. Oh, he's in a mood. What's
Wow,
the matter?
look at
What's the
him.
matter?
Laura Patton's here.
No, but you could have walked in and unbuttoned the shirt and just walked in with the T-shirt.
No one's calling in.
I was hoping there was gonna be a Superman shirt underneath.
The big ass.
That would have been awesome. Hello, Laura Patton.
Laura's
Check one,
there
check,
she is.
check.
You see Laura? Laura's like,
You can sit back and relax now, man.
You know, I got rid of my gag reflex, and Roach did the same surgery as me. Did you know that? He shaved his uvula.
Really?
Yeah.
He
It's a
had that
punching
post.
bag.
He had that
so
post
the-
the other day that he
his
had
tonsils
his
goodbye
tonsils.
Yeah, but he had what I had. So if you're a snorer, they fix your septum.
Oh.
Which I think was from the cocaine. But anyway, they fix your septum, they get rid of your punching bag, and they get rid of your tonsils.
Wow.
Now,
You lose your gag
how do you
reflex.
feel now?
And Roach was so happy.
are you now? He's supposedly starting a podcast. Are you doing it with him?
No, he's Roach the coach. I don't know who he's doing it with.
I don't either, and I don't even know if he I haven't talked to him in weeks. He supposedly it's this Tuesday.
This week? I don't even know
Yeah.
if he could talk. I don't think he knew how bad he'd be. He's banged out.
Oh, he's still?
Hi, how are you? He's banged out.
how are you?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
He just
what do you
had
mean you gotta
surgery.
go? You just walked in.
He just had surgery. So do we have topics? Do we have order today?
No, we're gonna try to have some order.
Let's have some order.
We're talking about Comic Sans.
Hold on, no.
And we're talking
I was
strip
sick.
club.
I
You came
couldn't
in,
come.
You came in,
I came in pussy.
and as you
Fortunately.
came in, the
Yeah.
last question proposed here by the host of
Oh,
the show
all right.
Was.
I'll ask.
Okay,
two
yeah.
pork chops.
Right, Pork Chop is gonna be.
If you could see
emceeing-
one Long
yeah.
Island female comedian as a stripper, who would it be? So rather than let Pork Chops answer, I stopped it because this can't be good.
Yeah,
It
'cause,
never would end well.
There's so many.
Long Island
to
He
choose
still
from.
got one out, but
Who'd he get out?
Well, you have to watch it back.
Who'd he
we
get
can
out?
tell you, but if you could pick one, who would it be?
Long Island.
I have an answer.
I would love to hear your
Let me
answer.
hear.
Linda Marcus Smith.
Oh, come on. Stop it. Gilf porn, stop.
Oh, she's. You ever see like when she poses and
She does.
Yeah.
It's almost
Long
it's almost
Island.
equivalent about talking about you shaving your hoo-ha on stage.
I didn't shave
Wow.
it. The fucking doctor shaved it.
Either way, but
They
no,
shaved my half my snatch. It wasn't me. They mowed my lawn.
Did they
Which
give you?
half?
Did they give you a ramp?
right half.
Like a landing? They should have like
No.
designed it. Maybe made a heart or something. That
She
would've
left
been
me
nice.
with half a snatch.
She left you with half a snatch.
She
Yeah.
cut your snatch off or the hair around the snatch?
No, they mowed my
So
lawn.
one side's
with
like
my
an
heart.
enormous bush, and then the other side's nice.
Well,
and smooth.
I don't have a big bush. I don't have no fat Albert in a
Should have,
headlock.
like shaved out a message. Enter here. Or
No, but come on. What do you think I have? Come on. Sean Brown in my pants? Stop it. Fucking fat Albert in a headlock? Stop it. I don't have that.
that's on the other.
Who do I got to think about that one.
Yeah.
So they got to be under 30.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go shave my Abdullah Lamgada.
Go shave yourself and
Shit,
come on back,
under
man.
30. Who's a young comic on Long Island?
Why do they have to be young?
I don't want to
Yeah,
see old pussy. No offense. If you had a baby, you got to catch his mitt. I ain't gonna see that.
Roast beef sandwich.
It takes a beating.
Yeah, it does.
Old puss does take a beat. If you had a C-section, maybe.
Through the years, it takes a beating. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then Carla, I was saying maybe Carla, but she's short. And Carla had 15 years between, so maybe her snatch was on her way back, and then she just had a baby again. So it takes a long time. Multiple kids gives you a catcher's mitt.
So-
I'm gonna sit on it. I gotta think.
But normally it's topless. You got to think topless.
So who's got good titties?
Yeah, we don't really see that in regular strip clubs.
Listen, Mary and Michelle have amazing tits.
Yes.
They're older, but those are good tits.
They last a lifetime. Because, you know,
I know.
they don't
Michelle's
age.
tits are nice.
Those
I don't know how
age.
old are those.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a joke a friend of mine would tell. He doesn't tell it because he's in the city, but he said he had a friend. He was a pedophile. And
nice.
It's hard for his friend to be a pedophile. So his friend said, I can't be a pedophile anymore because, it's not politically correct. He said, so I just started dating trans women. And they go, how come? They go, because the pussy's only 10 years old. What? You miss me?
Oh, that's gross
Who
on so
would
many
it be?
levels.
Who's young? Who's got good tits, though? No one carries
That would have been a
himself.
good time to say your tagline whenever Laura's in here.
What's her name? Lindsay. I have to go with Lindsay. She's the only one that looks like a stripper.
Lindsay who?
Yeah, who's?
You
Oh,
know.
Lindsay Jennings.
Yeah. That's the only one.
Yeah.
She's close to. She's like an OnlyFans girl.
Okay. Next topic.
Which one's,
Yeah,
what
what do you
does
got?
Lindsay Jennings look like? I don't know if I know who she is.
Yeah, she's been around.
She hasn't been around in a while. When I first came around, she was around. Who else?
Lindsay
looks
Jennings. I mean,
Who'd you pick, Jay? Who's your stripper?
I don't want.
he's staying quiet. He doesn't want to get. He doesn't.
gotta
want
watch the show?
I don't get
Backlash.
involved.
What did
No,
Tony
I would-
say?
I would never
We
do
haven't
that.
said anybody yet.
Oh, no one said
That's
anybody.
That answer. Because I don't want to see anymore.
Oh, what's going on there?
I'm good.
I think
see
Lindsey
my
Jennings
kids.
is a good pick, actually.
Yeah, Lindsey Jennings, right?
I
Just
see
try
my
to see if you
kids
can put a
enough. I'm
picture
good.
up, if you can. I don't know.
That was good. I had to think
What's
about
that?
it. That was done.
If you could post it so the fans at home can see what.
Oh, okay.
And maybe
All right.
give her a follow on Instagram and check her out on YouTube. She probably is from Funny Comedy
Or
too.
go on her OnlyFans. Subscribers
Oh, she has
only.
an Only.
Yes.
Oh, you know what's her name? Who has the OnlyFans? From the city.
Oh, she's got a
city-
great ass.
What's-
Karen Feehan.
Yeah, Karen Feehan. You ever see Karen Feehan?
No.
She's a
No,
good
they
looking
want to
woman.
leave it open.
She's got a good body and all that stuff. But
See,
you know
there
what?
goes Laura trying to take over the whole fucking show.
I
Close
started-
the door. It's Laura's time.
I started watching.
I thought Tony likes it
I'm going to go
closed.
talk to your hot traits.
Really? Because we just had a conversation about that Tuesday. That's so funny. Did he tell you?
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
But
You're a
listen,
narcissist?
with Karen
Whatever.
Feehan.
It's not about me.
Did
It's
you
not
ever see her?
important.
Do you know who Karen Feehan is? No. Karen Feehan is a really attractive comedian from New York. She's
Very pretty.
very pretty, and she's down with all like the whole New York
Aaron
City
Berg.
crew.
She's in the scene. She's big at the stand.
So,
But
I'm
I
showing
saw
Lindsey
her-
Jennings.
Oh.
So you'll see it there in a second.
So this is Lindsey Jennings, also on OnlyFans, and then but Karen Feehan, actually watched her OnlyFans.
How it? She does comedy too?
Who? Karen Feehan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On
Yeah.
her OnlyFans.
No.
No, OnlyFans is just
And I'll tell you what, she says she's become a millionaire because of OnlyFans.
Yes. And you can see why.
No, but what I see is someone. It's kind of depressing. It was making me kind of like felt sorry for her. She's like on her couch, on her bed at home, doing stuff to herself. Her dog would jump up on the bed, and she's like, "Get off,
Really?
get down," and then she's going back at me. And you know,
Is this her?
yeah, that's Karen Feehan. Yeah, so that
Her-
one with the jeans
Her
on. too.
ass is unbelievable. She works out a
She's got a
lot.
great body, and I really like.
She's
Karen
a small
Feehan.
girl though.
Yeah.
If I'm a more of a Latina. I mean, listen. I guess I got to go Carla. I keep bringing up Carla. I like a Latina.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to watch porn, it's Latin women on lady because I don't like insertion on porn. I don't like
Really?
to see insertion.
I'm gonna go back to the green room now.
No, insertion is always so aggressive. It's always soaring in and out. It's too
there's-
much.
We just had your pick was just up there. The first.
Oh, Lindsay.
Yeah, and Lindsey
Wow.
Jennings.
How
And
about insertion here at
You like watching insertion? Doesn't it look aggressive?
Laura? I don't want to give my porn.
What's your porn proclivity?
People smoking
Oh,
weed. That's Jay's point.
No,
what
he's
is
definitely
your porn like?
black ladies.
If you were to go on porn hub or something,
What's your choice?
What do you? What's your?
I'm a good Catholic boy, and he says, the good Lord says, we don't masturbate. Look, no hair on my face.
What's your porn
I don't
category?
have any. I don't masturbate, Laura.
Don't you watch it with your lady? She's a vegan. We know she don't eat meat.
Nope. We don't do any of that stuff.
What do you do?
We're good Catholic people.
Oh my God! Your mother's not going to listen. All 9 people listening are not going to know your porn category.
There's Laura with her narcissistic traits. It's fucking 3,
at
Laura.
Karen
Where
Feehan.
did you get 9 from?
Look, Jay. That's
Look
that's
at Ken.
Karen
Yeah,
Feehan.
isn't she cute?
She's a good-looking girl.
There
Yeah,
is
I'm over
exactly
there.
9 watching right now, as a matter of fact.
Wow,
That's
you
the actual
nailed it.
number.
We got 9 people watching.
No,
Let
only
us know
one.
what you guys think about Karen Feehan.
angrier
Oh, yeah.
comic. Yeah, she's a little.
Jay, the Mets are losing 2-1.
Oh, it's Subway Series.
All right, let's go, baby.
Now he wants to bet.
Yeah, right.
Laura looking good. Fresh from
Always,
getting the surgery done.
always.
Stent.
Yeah.
The stent. Can we do public service announcements?
Of course.
Yeah.
Ladies, if your chest hurts and your doctor says it's heartburn, push harder.
Push harder on.
Push
your
harder
chest.
on the doctor and the cardiologist.
Oh, on the
and
doctor.
Yeah, no, not on yourself. No, but insist on the test.
I thought like checking yourself, like like when you
No,
check
not
for
on your
lumps
titties.
or
No,
whatever.
I thought
no.
she was going back to porn. Push harder.
No. Check. Go for the test. That's like the calcium score, and they can check with they inject the contrast, and they can see it's because
So
I
that's
had
what happened to you. So at first
I
you
had
thought,
clean echoes, I had clean EKGs, I had clean.
what made
stress
you decide
tests.
to push harder? You just knew something was wrong.
I kept pushing, going back to the doctor, but 2 years later,
Oh,
I was
wow.
like, you know what happened? It was the big kick is exertion-driven tightness. So when I would go up the stairs, I told him, I'm coming up the stairs at Grand Central, my chest hurt. I used to walk a lot, and I couldn't walk anymore. It was hurting. So then he goes, you know what? Let's run this test. And I was going up at McGuire's. I was hosting for the Magician, the Mentalist. Do you know that guy?
I think I remember when he was here.
He was great.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
great. He worked hard because Bohemia and Mind Trick.
Get in there and obviously
So what they
remove
do
that.
is they put in a stent, which is a mesh, and then
Right.
the mesh allows the artery, so then the blood can flow through it. But they used to go through, I think it's a femoral artery, like in your groin.
Yeah.
So that's why they shave down there. But they only shave half. But listen, I'm not that hairy, no offense. But I don't know how to prepare. But no, it's right here. Look at my scar.
Wow.
Look at my scar, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Look, see?
Look
how
at that.
tiny. Isn't that insane?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
A friend of
They
mine
went right up through there
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the heart.
A friend of mine had a stent put in just last week. Up here, they went through her groin.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, what the?
That's
Like,
She should have done the hands
That's
closer.
like-
I guess they check either one to see where to go through.
Like, what's the best passageway?
Yeah. Would she have a carotid artery one? Was that the one that they did
Okay.
for in the neck?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
So they got the blockage in your heart.
Yeah, so I got a 95 and a
the
40.
nose?
No, that was 10 years ago.
Oh.
I didn't do them all together.
Oh, I thought like you just got all this stuff.
No.
Hey,
And
while
I
you're
had
there,
And then I had a
getting the car remake,
hysterectomy.
yeah.
I had a hysterectomy. No, I had them all together. No, one day they kept flipping me. I was like a rotisserie chicken. They just kept moving me, pumping me with Michael Jackson shit. They're like, get her ass now, hemorrhoid surgery. Let's
So the
go.
throat stuff and was all years ago.
Years ago, so I had a problem. I was a snorer, and then I got I'm a mouth breather, and I got a CPAP machine back in the
Right.
day. But I had the big like
Right,
the
right.
Darth Vader and thing, and you
Yeah.
throw it in and all that stuff. So I had this doctor that said would do ENT surgery where they shave your septum, they shave the uvula, the punching bag,
right?
and they get rid of your tonsils,
Wow.
and it gets rid of.
And you've been great ever since.
No snoring, no nothing.
Yeah,
or at
very
least I
good.
don't get complaints from all my fellas.
There you go. And now recently, like last week or so, 2 weeks ago, was
I was
the heart.
back. Well, April 3rd was the heart.
April 3rd, okay.
April 3rd, and then last weekend I was back in because so I used to take like 5 high blood pressure medicines and 2 cholesterol medicines. So now they were trying to figure out which one to. So in the process, I wound up with chest pains again, and it was dehydrated and too low, hypotension.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was low. This is so interesting.
But
for
this is
everyone.
I'm leading up to
interested.
this because this is what
Yeah.
we wanted to get you in our movie. And
Yes,
and
you
Tony
called
had
me and I
reached
just
out,
come out of the hospital.
and you couldn't do it. So, but we still.
Yeah, I was back in. I've been tired and slow, and I lost my job. Did I tell you that?
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
The
The
accounting,
new one?
the accounting
Yeah,
job.
I was terrible at it. Not the accounting job. The one I was doing, I hated it from the day I started. So I don't even know how they kept me so long. When they called, they're like, "I think your 10 years over." I go, "You think?" I thought it was over in November. I can't believe you've been still paying me.
No, wait a minute. I'm confused. What do you mean, not the accounting one?
I worked for the accounting job. That's April 15th. Then April 16th, I got the consulting one for the state and local tax one.
And you weren't good at that.
Okay.
No, they weren't ready. They wanted business development, but they didn't have all the tools in place. And I was having a lot of shit with my kids, my family, whatever. Anyway, but then a guy called me, and I had a job, and I knocked out everyone, and it was paying a ton of money, and I made it. And they were like, "You're the number one." There were 2 people left, and you got it. And then the guy was like, "They're gonna put together an offer letter." And then they're like, "We just got a phone call. There's a technical director internally that they want to talk to. So can you just wait a week?" And I just found out Tuesday they gave it to the inside. Of course
Sons
they
of
did.
bitches.
They go, "She was more technical." I go, "Of course she's more technical. She never fucking sold before."
So
But
what?
whatever.
So what does that mean for you now? Like, are you like?
That means you're coming back in here on
Yeah,
Friday.
that's
I'm
what I'm
flat
saying.
back in.
You
I'm Uber Eats. Sucking dick for money. Yeah.
How much you got? I
$35. No,
all
I'm
right, we
kidding.
can pull
I pay
some.
more. I would pay more. Friday, me and Lou Pratts are in here. Come join
Who's
us.
Lou Pratt?
Oh, I thought you
For $70?
Friday, me and Lou Pratts, we got some
Man,
money.
Lou Pratt.
He owes me
No.
$35. Come on in.
It'd be like
No.
maybe 200 a piece.
I don't think I'd
and
suck dick for money. It's too much.
No,
yeah.
I'm
No, it'd be a
come on.
lot of dicks.
You'll make a killing.
You would make.
You'd make a fortune.
You would.
What can you get? $1.25 a D?
You would.
Probably more than that.
But
I
you would
think.
suck it, but then also like do some of your act. Like,
Material?
this guy would blow a load and laugh his ass off.
But my mouth would be full. So I would type it like Stephen Hawking's, like while I was sucking dick. I'm like,
No, you just
and
like
then-
roast them while you do it. Be like, is this a dick or like what? Like
But
just
my
make fun
mouth
of it.
would be full.
No,
but
but we'd understand. You're like a dentist when he's working. So how was your day? And he understands. Same
Or-
thing.
or I'd be
what's your
doing
name,
it-
Laura? Yeah, what name?
Or maybe I'd have a machine like a hand, like I'm like, and then I'd be like, "You are hung like a pimple." Like I'd be doing that. Like I would do it at the same time, like with a machine.
That would be great.
Because that way I wouldn't have to
That's
wait.
worth at least 500.
Two strokes for yes, 1 stroke
Yes.
for no.
I know. And then if they're Asian, I go sideways.
That's definitely worth 500 at least.
Of course.
Yeah, I say.
But I'm gonna get the Stephen Hawking's machine so you can blow and talk at the same time.
So
That's talent right
I
there.
was like, if you blow me, you stop talking, and I'm going to the machine. I'm like, what did you do today? How come you don't have a second job? I hate you. You should be a better husband. You are emotionally
You're not a
unavailable.
good provider. I'm sucking dick to make money. This is your fault. I'm out
I'm
sucking
only
dick.
with you for your benefits.
I
The
said
phone company.
I said to Brian before, and I hope you appreciate this, because going through shit like this, now
His bennies.
Now you
Solid.
appreciate his bennies.
I
his
always
solid union bennies.
No,
that
for my
Brian
kids
has.
and stuff, we've
Yep.
blown up. They're probably like, fucking let this guy retire. This family is killing me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yep.
they're like,
He's got a
annual
401k
deductible.
and the whole deal.
I
don't know
that's
what
why
I
I'm
would've
waiting.
done.
We were at dinner. We were just at dinner with family friends of ours, and he started to cough, choke. I was like, then he.
That
It's today
man
the
is a
day.
saint.
And he
It's
passed
today the
it.
day.
Go get him. Go bring him in here. I told him.
I
before-
asked him to come in. He wouldn't come.
Oh, I told him before to come in too. I thought
I
he
said,
would.
he said, I have nothing to say. I go, I know.
Oh, you know what? He did say that to me. Yeah.
He's not a good podcast. Maybe if he has some more drinks, he might. He's sitting with Felicia and Olga and James.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So
so who
Felicia is that? She's a comedian
blonde?
also, right?
Felicia is a comedian. Felicia is also the main booker of West Side Comedy.
Oh, that's how I.
Yes, and Felicia also claimed to fame her responsibility for like discovering Zarna. So Zarna Gard did her first. So they're close. So Zarna and Corey Cahan, a couple people. Like it's a little. The Zarna thing is getting a little like George Washington. You know, like everyone's everyone.
Because Zarna's starting to blow up. She's got a sitcom.
Starting, she's like,
Well, she's
wow.
been, I mean, now
yeah,
popping into the mainstream. Like she's huge in
So
the Indian
mainstream,
scene.
yeah,
But now
yeah.
she's starting to really kind of.
Her CBS thing didn't get picked up, but that, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I'm sure it will land somewhere else because it did really well.
Yeah.
And she opens for Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
She got a book. She was in a movie. She's only in I think she's in comedy like 6 months more than me. But she has a lot. First of all, she has a lot of things. She's very funny. And she's an incredibly nice woman. I've met her a number of times through Rick. And she, you know, one of those people with COVID worked to her advantage, and her family, like she has a young daughter Zoya, who's like so good with like her social, like the socials really is
Socials
like,
what will take you through.
Yeah.
Plus, whenever you have a niche like that, like for her, the Indian audience.
So for her, what's really kind of interesting. So I went to her taping. She has a Prime special called 1 in a Million that's really good, and she has money behind her. Like
Right.
she had an agency right away. So they were handing out. Like not Papa Stone, like if you know Indian food, like they were giving out food online and
Wow.
all this
Yeah.
swag, and she had 2 tapings. And what she gets, which is kind of interesting, she gets a lot because Mary runs into it. She was doing a show with
Mary
Brian
opens for her a
McFadden.
lot.
Yeah, and sometimes she gets a lot of people that have never been to a comedy club.
Right.
So you know how you expectations, like people like, oh, the time that like, I went to a show once and Olga was headlining in the brokerage, and they were 4 ornery like lesbians in the front, and I just had an angle, and they were not picking up what Olga was putting down, and of course like the whole room was laughing, and these 4 women were a little like, and you know, of course Olga was like focused, right? So when the show was over, I went and I sat and talked to them or whatever, and I'm like, look, please just go tell her, like, you know. And they were like, but we were tired. Why didn't she go earlier? And I'm like, well, did you know what to expect? Did you watch it? So like sometimes people don't know.
Right.
Like if you see a name, I'm like, did you just look at a YouTube clip or read the bio? Like it'll tell you.
So you think the Zorner's fans aren't reacting properly at the shows?
No, they are. But no, but she's getting. So what's really great, why people like her and why she's booked so many places, is she pulls out an audience that has never been to.
Right.
And it opens up. They're like, oh my God, this was great. And people like, come back next week. And you know.
Right.
So I met with the guy that just did my stress test. He was a Brown, as he dubbed himself a Brown. So right away he's like, do you know Zarna? Do you know Nimesh Patel? You know, they have a very, like Akish Singh, you know, there's like.
There's a whole.
Probably.
Davi.
Yeah, Shivani
yeah.
Davi. Shout
Yeah,
out.
Sonia Va. There's a there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
a handful, but ones that are big. You know, obviously Russell Peters would be.
Oh, he's the big
the
dog.
granddaddy.
Yeah.
Then Nimesh Patel, you know him, is very good. He's been here, right?
Yes, he has.
And then Zarna does very well, and then the other guy who was doing the podcast with Andrew Schultz, but now they like sort of his crowd work is phenomenal. His Indian crowd work is great.
He's
he can
great.
like by their last name can like figure out.
He's definitely he definitely has a big Indian following too. And because of the show with Schultz, he's gone mainstream too. But
I saw him at Caroline's. And
Yeah.
he does. I saw him at the stand. He's good. He's very good at putting out good clips. Let's just say that. He was like, when we went to the show, and my husband and I were like, the guys that opened for him, he was good, but the other guy, like sometimes he had to work harder kind of thing. It was like when Caroline's was closing kind of thing.
Right.
But he had back-to-back sold out. I mean, for Caroline's, that would take, like 300 people probably, a little less.
Yeah.
And back-to-back souls, lines outside. So they definitely come out. You know what? The Italians come out, but the Italians come out for the men.
Yeah,
they don't come out. Well, One
for...
Funny Lisa is a little different because it's you know, she's not quite a comic, but the Italians are good, but they don't. I don't see like you won't get a Maniscalco. It'd be tough. Like I'd put a Tammy Pescatelli.
So Elise DeLucci, is that her name?
Yeah, Elise is great.
She brings out the Italians, right?
But not to the level of like a Maniscalco or not to like a Rodea stuff. And Anthony's like not. He's doing really, really well.
Yeah. That's the thing we always talk about is you know, certain nationalities gravitate, like we was talking about, you know, Zona and all that with the Indian community, but the Italians definitely are there for
they love it
so much.
They love because the relatable stuff.
Exactly.
Men.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Men.
You know, that reminds me. Did you guys see this new movie called The Nonas?
Of course.
You saw it?
I heard about it. I didn't see it yet.
My family, it was so weird. We were going to that restaurant like and then the guy was kind of a dick on the phone because it's cash only on the phone. I was like, we're bringing 16 people. He's like, it's too many because it is small. It has like 5 tables in the I think the whole restaurant holds 32 people. But now you can't get near it. But it's right by the St. George Theater. But it was very cool that he does because the story is pretty close to true kind of thing. The girlfriend, the love interest is not there. But
who's in it?
That's why I brought it up. Tammy Pescatelli's in it, and Adam Ferrara has a very quick cameo.
Well, it's funny when
there's another woman that's in it that they said
Talia Shire.
Maybe that's
Shire,
who it is,
Brenda Vaccaro.
Yeah, Lorraine Bratz, who it was. Lorraine Bracco, somebody said.
Cast was great. Show was great.
Yeah.
Movie was great.
Yeah.
Movie's hot. But what the guy does that's very cool, but he still has, I mean, he has Goblet Cell. We've been saying Goblet Cell forever. And they still have Italian grandmothers, but he has rotating other.
Yes.
So he has Middle Eastern,
he brings
Pakistani,
in nonas from all over the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really, it's very cool. And he has a limited menu. And he only has 4 seatings.
Right.
That's how he does it.
Yep.
On Saturdays, I think it might be like 11:30, 2:37 in like
It's only
5
open,
and 7.
I think it's only open 3 or 4 days
That's
a week,
it.
right?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's it.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's
Those
out
old
here on Long
broads
Island?
got a
It's
rest.
almost like here.
No,
What's
Staten
that?
Island.
Staten
Right
Island?
next to the St. George Theater by the ferry.
We gotta
that way.
Take a trip out to Staten Island one of these days.
Have you ever been?
I've been to Staten Island, but like to work back in the day when I used to do floor stripping. I went and I would strip from some floors like Genevieve's drugstores.
My family
goes.
So my family's Brooklyn, so they went Staten Island, and then Staten Island, Jersey, and then my dad was Queens, so we did the Queens, Long Island.
Right.
But I was just talking with Christy, and Christy did something for a pit bull benefit there, and she's going to start doing some social stuff there. And I was like, oh my God, I'll take the ride because my family's there.
Christy Miller?
Yeah. So she was wanting to do stuff with pit bulls, and I'm like, I think the problem with pit bulls is because they I don't think they have eyebrows. I think that's what makes them angry. If you really look at their face.
Pit bulls are the sweetest dogs, man.
I'm sure, but it's the face looks angry.
Well, yes.
Pit bulls make me nervous, though.
I think you should draw eyebrows on them, and they would.
They might be happier.
No, maybe they might look like, oh, you're not eating my face.
But pit bulls and Christy Miller go hand in hand.
Yes. So
that's a match made in
Yeah,
heaven.
she doesn't strike me as someone that's scared of a pit bull.
No, she did it with like Rich Carucci. I forgot who else she worked with.
She'll bite back if the pit bull.
She's like Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon. Remember, he started acting like the dog, and the dog like calmed down.
Yeah, calmed down.
Christy, by the way, is going to be there this Thursday. You coming Thursday?
I'm driving her.
Oh,
I'm picking her up.
Nice.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Are you going to be there?
Oh, hey, oh! Not
never-
only am I going to be there, I've been asked to say a few words.
No.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, maybe I'll
be
give her
on the
my
dais.
maybe I'll give her my car instead.
What
No.
the flying fuck? Yeah, that's going to be a hilarious.
She told me I've
night.
never met Rob.
Oh, really?
Never met him. See, sometimes I like come around. You know, last summer I worked with, and I had never met her before. Maria Walsh. I'd never worked with her before.
Oh, I
And
know
I
Maria
just
Walsh
met
from
her.
back in the day when I used to do a radio show in the late 90s, early 2000s. Maria Walsh was a regular.
Oh, she's still out there.
She's still out there.
She was
doing it.
great.
I have to connect with her. I haven't connected with her since I came back.
So we have to get our podcast off the ground. We have to tell Kathy because now I'm feeling bad. I had a lot of bad stuff.
But with the
going
Pitbull
down.
thing, do you know a comedian named Christopher Ruth? Christopher
No.
Ruth?
Yeah.
He got bit on his way to a job interview by a pit bull. And I tried to get him on my podcast, but his lawyer won't let him talk about it yet.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
really?
His bite is so bad that it's still healing. Like it was the teeth went so deep in his leg that it's still healing like 2 months later.
Well, do you watch Hacks?
Wow.
I haven't. No, my wife watches
It's
it.
really good. Well, it's funny because the guy on it just got bit by, it was like a Lassie reboot, but he got bit by the dog, but the owners are anti-vaxxers, so now he has, not only has this giant bite, he has ringworm, so his leg's like emitting smells, and
That's what happened with this guy's
yeah,
leg.
it's so smelly.
Yeah, it's emitting smells. It's not healing. He's got to go to the doctor.
People are
and
coming
get
in,
it
it's
drained.
gross. Yeah, that's
gotta-
on the show, that's the guy who's like...
And they got to pick the scabs off. They got to remove
Yeah.
the scabs so the healing's because they got to drain it. So he's like,
Oh,
I got to
wow.
go to this place. It's like torture. He's like, it's been 2 months of fucking torture.
That's
on
the
my
thing
leg.
on the show. The guy's legs wrapped. He has it elevated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
dog bites bad.
I got some extras at home if they want to.
How they used to go? Oh, legs.
Just
I
get
think you
rid
meant
of it.
dog bites or dogs. You have extra legs.
Legs,
have
we
extra
don't
legs.
need
Um,
legs.
What was I just gonna say?
Mets are still losing. Damn it.
What's the series? Would they win 2-1?
No, this is the third game that each have won one game.
I have not been at the Cinema Arts Theater. I've never been there.
Such a great place.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up
I
Chrissy
love
and we'll
that
drive
place.
up there.
Well, that made my day. I'm excited to see
I
you
know.
both.
I'm good to happy to be there. Yeah, because I've been trying to come back. Because people are like, "Where you been?"
Yeah.
I've been laying low with the ticker.
All right, so again, come in Friday. Lou Pratz will be here, and we'll talk
Do
about.
I know Lou Pratz?
Oh, you don't know Lou? He has his
You-
autistic
you-
son that
you-
always
you
comes
probably
to
know
watch
Lou. You've
the
seen him.
shows.
I think you've
Super
seen him.
nice guy,
Great
funny guy.
Great guy.
I don't know Lou Pratz. See, every once in a while, I don't know. Oh,
Place
I'm
you with
out.
Rosie.
I'm out. You got a shiny new
No,
penny.
you
I'm
left.
out.
You left me. I gotta go get a job.
I do. Monday, I have an interview to be like a important person at a solar farm.
A
Wow, there you
solar
go.
farm.
So
What does that mean? An important person? You're gonna sell solar panels?
No, I'm not selling.
Oh,
no,
so-
I'm not selling.
So are you demonstrating how they work?
No, I'm behind the scenes. Like.
what's your job?
You're
operations.
handling the financing. That's
no,
what you're doing.
no. A solar farm. Do you know what a solar farm is?
Yeah, it's where the big
where they-
farm full of solar panels.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's where they
exactly.
grow the panels.
So yeah,
That's where they grow. They plant the seeds.
They plant the
and
seeds.
then the
The
solar
solar
panels.
feed- the solar
Yeah, then the
seed.
solar panels.
You've never heard that before.
They
Are you-
plant
are
light
you
bulbs.
watering them? Are you
They
watering
plant
them?
light bulbs. They smash them. And they come back like, oh, yeah. So there's a big thing. You ever heard the term brownfields?
No.
Only
Only
have
when I take a shit.
diarrhea.
Yes.
days,
Oh, we got to
yes.
talk about that too. That's bad. Going
What?
on day 11.
What are you talking
Brownfields?
My busted starfish. We haven't. Yeah, still.
Oh, I forgot all about
I
that.
go to the therapist once a week for that.
What's a busted starfish?
Now
You got
I
a
start
busted
putting.
butthole?
Yeah.
Really? You do? From what?
I think from just living,
Really?
hard living,
Hard-
and having making big babies and life and.
Wow. So what's all right? We
Tell Teddy not to smash that.
No, it's
so
not.
many directions here. We're
So
all
much.
over the place.
What do you wanna know?
But now I'm really interested in the busted starfish.
Okay, so the busted starfish is. So I had fissure surgery. My searching for Bobby Fissure.
yeah,
Or Amy Jo
'Cause
Fissure.
fissures are no
depending
joke.
on-
When you get a fissure down
Awful.
there, it's a horrible
awful.
thing.
So it was common after and hemorrhoids after my birth and my I had a 11-pound baby and then they took my baby 3 weeks early. It was 9 pounds. So I make big babies, and it just tears it up down there. Whatever.
Wow.
And then I was having problems with constipation. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Trying to keep it. Teddy's like, no one wants to hear about lady assholes. But anyway, so I go, maybe they
kinda
do.
interested.
So over the years, I've had problem, and it is common for women. People don't talk about. Again, another PSA. People don't talk about. Well, going to the bathroom with some regularity becomes a problem. So now what happened is it started to be like a lot of days where I'm just it doesn't even cross my mind. It's
Wow.
crazy. And so I went to a doctor, and I have something called a cystocele. So basically, your pucker, your bottom, your kisser
right.
broke. So when you go to push, it pulls.
Then what? It comes out of your mouth?
So to get it
No,
out, so
you
it's-
can't get it out.
So it's got to be
You need a vacuum.
twice as hard to get it out.
Oh, it's torture.
Is that what you got to like to stick a hand up there?
You could,
Oh,
You could.
Yeah, I
you could
heard
have
that.
you could have a list of anal dilators from size 1 to 8.
Yeah.
I'm at a 2. Thank you.
so like
you
on those
gotta-
Friday nights, you're handing Brian a big
It's
rubber.
bad.
rubber
no, he
glove.
wants no part of it. I got Valium for my ass.
Valium for your ass.
Valium
What, it
suppositories?
relaxes it and then just.
You
No,
suck-
Valium
suck-
suppositories. They say take 1. Sometimes they take 7.
So your
but it
ass
doesn't
is,
help.
is only sucking in; it's not pushing out.
Yes.
So to go to the bathroom, you literally have to pull it out.
So right now when I go to a pelvic floor therapist, a rectal pelvic floor therapist,
What do they do with the therapy?
there's no surgery for it too. So this is like, I was like, fuck it, just give me whatever surgery. And they said, no,
How
this
is there
is
no
going to be
surgery for that?
Well, if you have to, then you'd have to get a bed. It's bad. Like once you
get
start
a-
messing
I'm
around.
sure a
there's a-
stent for your ass.
Because what happens
you
is,
get a butthole transplant from somebody else who passed away.
What
You
happens
take their
is-
asshole and you stick it on yours.
which I think was the
a
problem with the
cadaver ass.
fissure is
Yeah.
surgery is, as it's healing, think about it. You try and go to the bathroom. And then like, I think like the first time I went to the bathroom after the fissure surgery, I felt like I was passing a glass sandwich and I passed out and like took down the
Holy
shower curtain.
shit.
Because it hurts if you think
Wow.
about it. And I
Yeah.
think over the years, so my bunghole is atrophied.
So it's been
and-
happening. This has been for years. You've been
Yeah,
dealing
yeah.
with
It's probably
this?
about 10 or 11 years. And now it's
Wow.
just reached a point where the doctor said, he goes, push. And he goes, you're pulling. I'm like, no, I'm pushing. So now I sit in an office in Rockville Center on my belly, and a lady gets lube and puts her finger in my ass. And we do exercise. I blow balloons. I go, shh, make noises. It's all breathing. It's all your core. It's fucking miserable.
So,
But now we're dating. So now when she texts me,
That's
the appointment
intimate
reminder,
stuff, yeah.
I send her back kissy emojis.
That's the most intimate you could
I
probably
know.
be with somebody.
It's
other
so
than, like,
bad.
yeah.
That's
awful. I feel bad for you. I'm
It is.
laughing just because I've never heard of this before. I'm not laughing
Because
at
people
you.
don't
like-
talk about it. And you know what? When the more people I talk, people are like, oh my God, I have such a problem
And
with it.
there's no way to exercise your butt to get it.
There's a couple things. So you could get a pelvic wand. You can get a vibrating pelvic wand. There's like stim machines. So like you have to insert an egg and you walk around. So you almost like zap yourself like a dog collar. You walk around almost like.
So if you gotta go to the bathroom, you can start zapping, and then
You could. It works on your muscles, but it's so. What happens is they were like, "Okay, you're gonna have a colonoscopy," and the doctor's like, "Forget it. You didn't do a good prep." I'm like, "Dude, I tried. Like, I tried."
because he sees all this shit in there.
Yeah, it's all impacted.
Wow, holy!
Like I went for my esophagus things. So they you drink so much stuff. So they drink so I drink barium and all this thing. So it was a teaching hospital. Went through it, and the guy's like, here, look, she has no gallbladder. She has no uterus. He goes, oh, she's so constipated. I go, oh my God, you can see that? Yeah, it's bad. But not in my colons. My colon works. No, not in my intestines. So my small and large intestine, they do their job, and it's in your lower bowel.
Wow.
Which okay, but that so 11 days.
Yeah, it's bad.
Are you in pain?
No, that's the crazy part. I just forgot about it.
What do you eat? Like, do you eat certain foods, or you don't eat like soft foods or something?
It doesn't even like stool. I was in the hospital. They were like, "We're gonna give you Miralax." I'm like, "Sure, go ahead." Nothing. I'm like, Miralax, stool softener. So there is a medicine I can take. It's called Linzest, and you have to take it 40 minutes before breakfast. But it's like a colon blow, but it's you pretty much have to commit to like being at home.
You can't go to work that day.
It's a little hard.
Yeah.
So it's I have that as a backup if it's supposedly to get through. But when I was driving to White Plains, I'm like, I'm not gonna like shit my pants on the way to work.
Right. Yeah.
It's bad.
How common is this?
Is more common than you think if you talk to, especially women, menopause. I think it's called I don't know. Oh my God! Did I tell you the test I had to have to figure this out?
No.
It's called I should get my NYU app. It's called I'm going to mess up the word. Defogram.
Defogram?
DEFO or defography, and basically you go in an MRI tube, and they give you a big diaper, and you wear like the pants, and then they take a plunger of something and they stick it in your can, and now they're like, okay, push, and that's how they film it. It was torture.
You have all the fun, man.
So much.
I want to go back to this lady in Rockville Center. So
She's a pelvic floor therapist. So
is she teaching you?
Yes.
But why is
Both.
her finger in there? Like, is she taking?
She goes around the horn.
Scraping?
She goes around the horn just with her finger, like to feel where it's tighter and looser.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You can't say, "Hey, while you're down there, just pull some of that shit out for me."
You could probably.
And does she so you say you're blowing bubbles and things like?
Yeah, blow a lot. It's
actually blowing bubbles with your mouth, or
like a balloon.
So that's helping.
And believe it or not, my husband sent me something on Instagram. Someone said to sit and blow bubbles while you. And then I had like a machine, like they put a thing in it and like biofeedback, like to measure like where you're pushing and like you have to stay within the zone. It literally, I bet you yoga and Pilates and stretching would fix it.
Yeah, there's a lot of science.
There's a lot
to
be said for it.
It really is.
I'm not
kidding.
kidding.
And you don't know what you take for granted, just being able to have those muscles, and then if those go away and it's only sucking in, so
It's
it makes
awful.
it impossible to push it out.
I've broken more squatty potties. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's another squatty potty. It's bad.
So when you push, though, you feel like you're pushing?
I think I'm pushing, but I'm probably pulling. So I've got a whole like a side.
No, you don't.
It's a whole system of.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
God
awful.
bless.
Is there an option to just like once a week go to some doctor's office where they just get it all out of you? They pull it out somehow.
No, there
Because
might
I think
be.
that would be the point I'd be at.
I'm
Like,
still
I'll
not
just come
sure
here
about.
every
Remember
week.
when
Come
colonics?
after.
Remember when colonics were so big in like the urban community?
Yeah,
Everyone was like, I need a
everybody was getting
colonic.
colonics. Yeah, you ever tried that?
I don't know if it's good for you though, because I think it pulls out the good bacteria too.
Yeah, I never had it, but I know it cleans you completely out.
Oh, I wish.
It like cleans your intestines. It takes all the debris, everything.
Like, you know, when they give you the people like, oh, colonoscopy, I'm going for the prep. I'm like, give it to me, plus that, plus. Like when they're like, okay, start with the mirror. I go, what else you got? What else you got?
So like when
Jay,
you take,
would love this conversation.
No,
by
he
the way.
won it. He's heard about my busted starfish.
when you take laxatives and things like that, does it?
No, I'm giving medical.
I'm gonna go tell her husband that his narcissistic wife.
Tell him to come back here. We would love to talk to him.
From the green.
He would hear about my broken bust. Tell him I'm up to my busted starfish. He loves hearing about
Oh,
it.
you're talking about the asshole?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's pretty
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
It's crazy.
you should have just started taking Metamucil. Look at me, I lost weight, shitting regularly.
No, the Metamucil don't work. I can take a Metamucil chaser with codfish oil and castor oil. Nothing. Back
Sorry.
up.
Sorry to hear that.
I know. You don't.
Unlike the comics, everything else, like the comics that want to run away from you, you're just loaded with shit.
I am.
Whoa! Fat Jay, everybody.
Fat
all proud of
Jay,
himself. Look,
ba-boom. Well, I guess I should wrap up then. Maybe I should leave.
No, they like you. They want to hear about you.
We love
We
Laura.
love
Patton.
Laura
They love having me
I love
here.
Laura's
John
butthole.
Luciello's down in Florida. Like, look
I-
at this chick with the glasses with a fucking bucket.
He did? Is
Yeah.
John on the show?
He's one of the 4 watchers.
Oh, and I went to a Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah, we got.
I went to a Buc-ee's.
You went to a you've been. You didn't tell me about your asshole. You're not gonna tell. You're not telling me about.
I was
puppies?
in Alligator Alley.
Have you ever
I
been to
was
Buc-ee's
in.
yet?
No.
You gotta go to a Buc-ee's.
I was in Pensacola.
And they have.
I was in the
Buc-ee's there?
Panhandle. I drove from Orlando to Pensacola. No, Tuscaloosa.
All right, now tell me about the Buc-ee's.
It was amazing. It was so much. My cousin was running a tight ship. We couldn't linger that long, but boy, Buc-ee's has everything.
No kidding.
It's like a
What?
big
Somebody's
store.
weighing in about my busted starfish? No.
Actually, John did say this is very educational.
Is it? I hope
Yeah,
he's learning.
He
Thank
actually
you,
did say
John.
that. Yes.
Thank you. It's a lot to know.
I guess when
You'd be surprised how many things can go wrong on people.
you know.
Oh, it's a miracle we're alive.
It's a miracle.
You
So
take it for granted, like
Yes.
taking
Totally.
a crap you take for granted.
every time you guys are done, you should just like make the sign of the cross and be like, thank you. Thank you, Lord, for letting me shit another day.
What made it stop? Did you know what happened?
I think it was a combination of the fissure, I think like training yourself, like nerve, because then you get nerve, like it hurts to go, so you tend to not go, and it's a whole. But yeah, so one doctor gave me Valium suppositories, so I called Roach. He was like, "Oh, can you eat them?"
When I was sick, I had suppositories. My wife, God bless her, she took care of business, man.
But just to go to the bathroom, not medicine suppositories.
No, this is medicine.
Nice, right? Because it goes right there.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're supposed to take one, and sometimes I'll be like, watch TV. I'm like, send up 7.
You're lucky that you had somebody do it for you. I had to do it once to do it myself.
It's
I
hard.
did it once or twice
I
myself.
don't
yeah.
like doing
No,
it myself. I
Me
feel
neither.
It's
a
awkward
weird-
because I
it's
feel
like,
like, well, that's the thing. See, like just reaching for a suppositor. So, and it's an
And then I
awkward
got a hard
angle.
on too. It was just-
Oh, it's the worst. But there's a whole. So there's a
It was
whole.
erotic for some
There's a
reason.
whole community about people with weakened pelvic floors. So there's 3 areas. So either it's your bladder, your vagine, or your bung, right? Your 3, like it's Father, Son, Holy Ghost, right? So you have all 3 that you can go that could break in the pelvic floor.
Wow.
So I don't have a uterus. I got rid of that. My bladder we fixed with my sling, right? My urethra Franklin, I fixed, and now those just my bunghole's broken. So there's a whole community. It's called Intimate Rose.
Oh,
And there's a
Intimate
Facebook
Rose.
group, and people weigh in, and I do not have it that bad. People have it really bad.
Okay.
So there's a company, and you could buy all anal dilators to like help you, and there's different sizes, and
It's so like there's a whole community for this stuff. Can it? You say that you don't have it that bad. Can it get bad?
it can get worse. And
Oh,
Oh
no,
yeah,
no,
I'll take
thanks.
one. Good. What you're drinking is fine.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Thanks,
man.
brother.
it can get
You
worse.
want anything?
No, I'm good. I got my
Pat
Stanley.
O'Rourke,
I got my
everybody.
water
Pat
and
O'Rourke will be joining us shortly.
my
Nice.
water and lemon water. So I'm going to see an acupuncturist tomorrow related to my. Oh me. Oh, so what I want to tell you guys. I want to tell
You
you.
want to tell me about Buc-ee's?
No, Buc-ee's okay. Well, we'll go back to Buc-ee's. I
fuck?
whipped through Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
So, listen, we want to talk about the sitcom I'm working on.
Oh, you've been doing that for a while.
Yes, it's-
I remember.
That's
the
Yes,
last time
meeting
we
you
with
saw
were
her.
her.
you were
Yeah,
supposed
the
to meet
last time we
Lauren.
saw her, yeah.
And then I want to tell you about my giant fundraiser here
This Wednesday.
next Wednesday, May 28th.
Oh, okay.
All right, good. I'll be in town for that. I won't be in town for Thursday with your big thing with
Rob
the
Bartlett?
Bartlett
Bartlett. I'm surprised Chrissy's not on the panel for that because
She is.
She roasts the shit out of him.
She is
She's
on the
great.
panel.
She roasts.
She's
the
a great-
shit.
She is on the
roaster.
panel.
Yeah, 'cause
she's
she-
on the show.
Oh, good. 'cause
Yeah,
she,
yeah. That's why because she was coming out to
She will go
Huntington.
at-
I said I'll drive her, so I'm
Dude,
gonna
you ever
go.
see her go at Bartlett? She rips,
yeah.
rips him to
Yes.
fucking shreds.
And
Yeah,
he
they have
loves
a long
every
He
second
loves
of
it.
it.
Yeah, he's like.
Well, he's a pretty good ball buster himself.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great night.
How many people are on the panel on the
I
roasting
have
him?
no
Oh.
idea. I went to the last month they did Richie Byrne. Bartlett put together this 12-minute video that was like the life of Richie
I
Byrne.
gotta
Yeah.
see this video. Man.
This
heard
I know.
something about it,
I
yeah.
got to get my hands on it.
So it's a once a
laughed.
month roast. Is that what it is?
I don't know if it's once a month or it just happened to be that
When
way
it
this time.
happens.
Good, like they've already done Bartlett. They've done Richie twice. I think Joey Cola they've done once or twice. Like so, I'm not really. They did Jackie, so I'm not really sure of how the whole thing works out. Get your
Hey,
ass in
Tom
here.
Kelly.
Come
You're
sit
very
down.
pretty,
What's
Tom
up,
Kelly.
dude?
Last time I was here, I had viral clips. What's going to happen today?
What's up, Tom
How
Kelly?
are you
in the
guys?
house?
Are you
How
on,
doing, brother?
guys? We're not dating the same guy.
I got a guy's review on Are We Dating the Same Guy, Long Island?
You're back in.
What?
Oh, no, I don't want to be in. I don't.
Oh. Thanks,
bro.
That's
What does
not
that
a
mean?
good thing.
No, I thought
Appreciate
saying
you. Want this
that,
chair,
that's
Pat?
the last I heard. No, I'm gonna leave. So I'm just. So I
Are
told
you in that group or no?
No, what do I care about who's dating who? I don't even.
Well,
like
because
who.
apparently all these women want to go in to make sure their husband's not cheating.
Well, I would be thrilled if he was cheating. I'd be like, yay, I'm out. I'm like, oh no, please no, I'll take your pension. Bye. No,
Brian's
so
awesome.
he's great. Okay, so I told you. Oh, so the sitcom's called Cookie. I
Okay.
told you because the bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're working on it, and we have the screenwriter guy, and the girl's actually going to read for like a new Sandler movie. So it's coming along.
So on
it's
Friday when
very-
you come in here, you're going to tell me all about
It's
it.
very interesting writing a sitcom, actually.
Oh yeah. There's
It's a lot.
to it.
There's a formula. It's solely a formula.
Yes.
And then May 28th.
Here.
So it's a fundraiser. Where I never know where to look. Where do I look? Where do I look?
Right in front of
Oh,
you.
right in front of me. That would
Yes.
help. Oh, duh. So okay, Wednesday, May 28th. There's a fundraiser here. It's a I don't know why I say private. I don't know what I say, but it's $100 ticket. It's not
But it's
cheap.
but it's a great cause.
100% of all the ticket sales are going to my dear friend that I grew up with, Steven Somer, for his family. He found out he has pancreatic cancer. It's a little more advanced than we all had hoped. So he just took early retirement. He's a city carpenter. His wife's a nurse. She had to take a leave to help him. He's got amazing spirit, and we're trying to fill both rooms. I'm trying to fill both rooms, the giggle and the main room. I think we have 260 tickets sold so far.
Okay.
So I'm really gunning for like 340 to knock out both rooms. And
knock out both rooms. You got to have 2 separate shows going
I'm
on?
going to run comics back and forth.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
do it. And because every dollar goes to Stevie. And we have people just giving money to help. And we'll do we'll have barcodes on the table. We're not doing baskets. I'm not calling baskets. We're just going to bust people's dick about Elmont stuff.
Right.
And just everything. My goal is $50,000 to put $50,000 in Stevie and Colleen's.
Wow.
So we're coming along. I mean, so the ticket money would be an easy
Let's make it happen.
get.
And
So
that all happens
So Wednesday, May
next
28th,
Wednesday.
and I have on the show. I have Chris Roach coming back with his new Without His Gag Reflex.
Yep.
John Ziegler, who is a big
Yes.
inspiration to that room, and of course the great Teddy Smith. So
Very
All right, now
good.
wait a minute.
Great lineup.
Hang on.
I'll be at his premiere June 6th.
I believe you have Monty as well.
No,
That's what I heard.
no Monty.
Oh, all right, never mind.
No, I
was
would have
told-
Monty. No, I had Monty on my last one when I did the one with Mike Britt. Because Mike's an Elmont guy. People loved him. People loved
Mike
that.
Britt
That was
rocks.
a great show.
Mike Britt's a funny dude.
So I had a
Obviously,
show-
Chris Monty too. Shout out to Chris Monty.
I had Britt, Monty, Teddy did a guest spot, and who else? Who else did I have on that show? Oh, Jay. Jay hosted for me. So it was me, Monty, and Mike Britt.
That's a
It
good
was
show.
a great show. Mike Britt was great.
Yeah. Yep.
He's
That's
so
great.
good. I'm having a show October 3rd that should be Ashley Morris, Harrison Greenbaum. I'm waiting for him to confirm, and I got to figure out who else.
What's
and the
up,
great
brother?
Joe
How you
Cravella.
doing, man?
So that's it. So I'm leaving. So you can go now. I'm leaving.
No, let me know if I can help you with anything.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
Thank
really.
you so
Throw
much.
down on one of these shows.
Yeah, Pat O'Rourke,
Thank
man.
you.
He's a killer.
I know, but I'm gonna be like, it's all gonna be all inside Elmont stuff. It's so
All right.
stupid.
Well,
I'll be
no,
like,
it's not.
hey, I saw you naked.
Oh, nice.
You know, stuff like that.
How many people have you seen naked in Elmont?
Oh, you'd be surprised how many people.
Or would we?
Oh, who's getting a phone call?
We are getting a phone
Oh, this
call.
might be
Is it
about
someone
to start.
from
this
Elmont?
shit.
It's John again.
Hey,
Hello,
John.
Mr. Rusiello.
Do I have to put the headphones
Was this a butt call? Hello, John. Hello.
He's not there. We don't hear.
We don't
John.
hear
Did
him.
he lie?
We don't. He's not there. Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I hope I help people out medically.
Click twice,
Oh,
you're in
that was
trouble.
great. Yeah.
So get your heart checked out. If you're not shitting, there's help, and spay and neuter your dogs.
And
okay?
we'll see you Friday.
Excellent. Very
What
good.
did I miss?
Come in here Friday,
Laura
please.
Patton, everybody. Yes.
Very
Thank
nice.
you guys.
You're
Very
the best,
nice.
Laura
You
Patton.
guys- I'm
We
gonna
love
talk to
Laura.
Kathy. Oh, who's calling us now? Let me
This
see. Let
is
me get out of here.
maybe
she's
John's
great.
calling back.
Oh, let me get out.
Hello, you're on the air. Who's this?
Me.
Oh, it is you.
Laura, I'm going to send a $100 donation in Tony's address for your cause.
John, repeat that. She
Go
wasn't.
ahead,
She
John,
didn't hear
I got
you.
the headphones on. What do you got?
I'm going to send a $100 donation with Tony's address for your cause.
Oh my God, John! Thank you so much. If you want, when I'm done, I'll text Tony the Venmo that we set up for Stevie. That's really nice of you, John. You know what?
The Venmo will be a lot easier. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll send it
Because
to you. People have been amazingly great. He's such a good guy. John, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so
How
much.
about Zelle? Do you have Zelle? It's better than Venmo.
I have everything. When I get done with the show, I'll give it to Tony, my Zelle and my Venmo,
Any
whatever
cash
you want.
app? Cash app.
Cash
Okay,
app,
good.
and I
You'll
take
be-
drachma.
It'll be $101 because after I win the bet from Tony.
Thank you,
Yep.
John. And listen, any asshole needs, you know where to find me. All right, thank you. Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
We love Laura Patton and her
Oh, that's
butthole.
so nice.
Thank you, Laura.
Bye. Oh, okay,
Wait, what did I miss? We butthole.
John, are you still there? Oh, he hung up. All right, the Mets have tied up. by the
Oh,
way.
wow.
Bottom 5. It's 2-2.
Take care, Laura. You're the best. We
Oh,
love
no,
Laura.
Met fans?
I am. Yes, I am.
All right, we got Pat O'Rourke in here.
Last year they were smart. They just didn't pitch the judge, and they swept him.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes,
don't
you're
pitch
right.
to him.
Yep,
Yeah, it's, you know.
absolutely right. Well, they struck him out yesterday.
Yeah, he looked a little. Listen, he's having the run of a lifetime. Like
Yes,
I tell my kids, I go,
absolutely.
"You're not going to see this again. Pay attention." But
Yes.
he looked a little confused twice at the plate yesterday.
Yeah, a little bit.
To the Mets' credit, and I'm not an anti-Met fan. I hope there's a Subway Series every year. I don't.
Same here. I love the Yankees.
Yeah.
I'm just a Met, but I'm a big Met fan.
Well, I don't love the Mets, but I hope there's a Subway.
Right.
I don't root against them.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I don't root against either team either.
Well, I still hate Boston.
Well, yes,
that's the one.
And
And I hated
Boston
the
and
Dodgers
Phillies.
forever because I hated Tommy Lasorda.
Right.
Now I don't hate him that much because I'm like, Lasorda's
Well, that's what
gone.
bonds Yankee fans and Mets fans together is the hatred for the Red Sox. We
Yes.
all have that in common.
And Philly. We hate Philly.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Boston in general. Did you ever go up
Yeah,
there?
that's why it was so nice. The Knicks taking out the Celtics.
was, actually.
Yes.
Yes.
That was freaking huge.
It's
man.
impossible to hate the Yankees. There's too much history. There's too many great players. Too many great
to
ball
act-
games.
But
like,
to be a New York person and hate them,
Right.
That's too, yeah.
I get
Yeah.
on the same side where I have a friend of mine. He was transferred to England for 7 years for he's a banker, and he had to live over there. And he got all into English soccer or whatever.
Right, like, yeah.
Premier League. And he's a big Chelsea fan. And I go, well, what team is like the Yankees? And he goes, Man United. They buy all their players. I go, okay, that's my favorite team. And now we fight all the time.
Yeah.
So I guess I can see hating the Yankees, but
I can understand why other people hate the Yankees.
oh yeah.
And for me, the whole thing is this: is I grew up an Islander fan, and I hate Rangers fans, and most Rangers fans are Yankees fans. So then I see what people hate about Yankees fans in the Ranger fans.
Me too.
So that's
Ditto. I'm an Islander fan too. Where I'm a
Yeah.
Yankee fan. Usually
Right,
there.
yeah.
But same thing.
But for me, with the Yankees and Mets thing, I grew up a Yankees fan in the day of Reggie Jackson and
Yeah,
Greg
sure.
Nettles and Bucky Dent.
Thurman Munson.
And my dad would take me to the games in Yankee Stadium. But then in '86, the whole world changed on Long Island.
Not even 86, from like 84 to 90.
Yeah,
It was all
right.
Mets.
I
It
mean,
was Mets. Yeah.
that World Series changed everything. It turned my whole family into
those are my
diehard
chasing
Met
girls
fans.
years too, and every girl liked them. So
Right.
you're like, okay, I gotta start watching the Mets. I guess.
Yeah, it was when Lenny Dykstra was normal. It was
But I
great.
guess-
Great
well,
time.
I don't know if Nails was ever normal, but
oh man,
the weird
what
part
a
about the
mess.
Yankees too is it is weird how they just seem to have the best player in baseball. Even when they sucked, they had Mattingly, who was
Right.
probably the best player in baseball.
And he never won, though,
Then
with
Jeter for
Mattingly,
20
right? With
years, not
Mattingly, they
just-
never
no,
won a
yeah,
World Series.
sad.
He was like the jinx.
Well,
but
the
he
story
was-
with him was he retired because his wife was running around with a trainer.
Wow.
And he had 3 kids.
No kidding.
Well, I don't know how many people watch this, but
Well, Mattingly's crying right now watching.
I have so many.
He's like, thanks for bringing that up, Pat.
My brother Kevin works at the Grand Hyatt in New York, and he's been a bellman there for 35 years.
Wow, yeah.
And all the teams used to stay there.
Yeah.
So he has so many inside stories. Remember the day when they told Oil Can Boyd, you're not pitching tomorrow, and he had like a meltdown?
I do remember that.
So
That guy was a psycho.
Kevin was standing right there and said it was a scene. He was crying and rolling on the floor, and good. And there's other stories that I really can't tell. I can't because we get all arrested.
Was he around during the John Rocca era when John Rocca
Yeah.
said he hated the
And he liked
subway?
it. And
yeah.
he goes, and Kevin, he doesn't like New York City. He's like, he sort of made a lot of sense. But he's like,
That's the thing. A lot of people were like, well, he's kind of not
well,
wrong.
he says too. He goes, the best tippers, and he goes, the best guys are the hockey players.
Yeah.
They're all young and they all
And they're normal. They're down
and
to
they
earth.
drink. They're
more
all
down
farm
to-
boys.
Right, yeah.
He goes, baseball was good tippers, basketball was terrible tippers, and they didn't want you to take their bags and this and that. So,
Dude, one time I used to work for the Carolina Hurricanes, and I was with the team at this banquet, and then afterwards we ended up at a bar, and I didn't. We went with our own group, and then all of a sudden we saw the players. They called us over and I'm drinking with the players. Got shit faced, so I'm leaving. I'm just walking out, and the bartender's like, "Whoa, you got to pick up your tab." I'm like, "I'm with the fucking Hurricanes, man." So Tim Gleason, who's like one of the defensemen,
Right.
like
he's like an all-time. He's a great player.
Yeah, Tim Gleason rocks. He was an awesome dude, a great human being, and all that. And in that year, we got to really know the players a lot back in those days. This is like 06, 07, 08-ish.
It's not that far ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
Back in
But-
those days. I was there for 71, 72.
But it was 20 years ago, but still, yeah. So anyway, so Tim Gleason's like, he's just cracking up. He's like, I got him, right? So the next day, like, my friend is like, dude, I can't believe you've left fucking Tim Gleason holding your fucking, your bill. He picked up your tab. I go, holy shit, that's what that was? I go, I was just walking out. I thought, like, I didn't know what I was thinking. I was shit-faced.
So what? It's still a good story. Come
Yeah,
on.
Absolutely.
So Tim Gleason, shout out to him, and yeah, that was the Stoll.
Who was the
Stoll
guy?
brothers were there. It was
He's
a
a
great,
San Francisco
great night.
pitcher. He's great, best pitcher in the league for a
Sutter?
couple years. No, long hair. This is like 2010, 11. He had long hair and a real weird wind-up. He played for the Giants, San Francisco Giants. I forget his name.
Oh, Lincecum.
No.
Tim Lincecum.
No, what's the other one?
Tim Lin. Well, I said one name.
Wasn't Lincecum. Anyway, it'll come to me.
Bumgardner? No.
He was good for like 2 or 3 years. Little skinny kid with long, straight hair. Anyway, long story short, he's in town for the All-Star game, and he's staying at the Hyatt. And my brother Kevin he goes out and gets bombed. And he's so bombed, he's so hungover. they have to call an ambulance for him.
Oh my goodness!
And all the bellmen are like, "Holy Christ, this is no Mickey Mantle. Look at this guy." Mickey Mantle was hitting doubles.
Mickey Mantle's like ready to go out.
He was dehydrated and hungover, so they had to like, and the whole staff, all of them were like, are you, and even the cops were like, they're like, what's? He's like, I'm so hungover, I can't move. And they're like, you called an ambulance? Oh my! And he missed his start in the All-Star game.
Wow. Really?
Look around 2009 when it was in New York. So it might have been Lincecum.
Yeah, Lincecum's name is coming up. Matt Cain.
He had the weird wind-up, long straight hair.
But that's how I remember Lincecum.
Okay, yeah. So it was probably him. But
yeah, it looks like him in like the description in
that's
that
him.
picture.
Yeah, that's okay, him. All right, yeah.
So hungover, he couldn't. He had to call. They called an ambulance to get him dehydrated.
What a
again.
wuss!
Exactly. And the whole staff at the Hyatt's like, "Can you believe this MFer? He's calling ambulances because he's hungover."
That's freaking.
A buddy
great.
of mine. You mentioned Lenny Dykstra. A buddy of mine got into a car accident with Lenny Dykstra the day the Mets traded him.
Damn.
And it wasn't anything bad. It was a minor fender bender. Had hardly any.
He was in the
damage,
car with Lenny.
No.
He crashed into Lenny, or
Yeah.
Lenny crashed into him.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So yeah, he gets.
I'm sure Lenny was wrong.
Well, yeah, it was the day he was traded from the Mets, so I'm sure he was doing something.
Probably,
But my buddy, again, minimal damage. They didn't even have to do anything. But my buddy was like, can I get your autograph? He actually asked, because the news was already out that he was traded. He actually said to him, "Can you put whatever his number was on the Mets? Can you put down, Lenny Dykstra, Mets number 4?
4, yeah.
And he said, Lenny's like, come on. He's like, come on. And he did. He did it for him.
So my wife actually went on a couple dates with El Cid.
No kidding.
Wow. So I guess she likes fat guys. I guess. This is back in the day. She worked for some one of those makeup companies.
Wow.
And they did a thing for the Mets, and he asked her out a couple, and then she goes, his car even back then always smelled like weed, and he goes, I'm going back to Hawaii. You want my Suburban until I get back.
Oh wow!
And she was like, "No, I don't."
Wow.
Even and when I mean, this is 5 or 6 years later. I go, "What do you mean? No, you should have taken the car for them."
Absolutely. Wow.
Even Trump took the airplane. He might as well
El
took
Cid,
the car.
exactly.
Wow.
So you know the kind of body my wife likes. just big fat asses.
There you go. You're right down her alley.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're Hawaiian.
Yeah. You need scaffolding to see my penis.
Yeah. Good stuff, man.
So did you go up or no?
Yeah,
You did?
It was a mixed. It was a good crowd, decent energy, but on the left side was all Democrats.
You did some of your Republican.
I'm always
stuff?
trying to work out new stuff for.
Right.
In June, I'm going out with Kill Meat again, so I'm always trying to do the Republican stuff.
Right. Yeah.
And at one point, I go, "Hey, you want one more joke?" And the table on the left goes, "No."
Wow.
But you just gotta laugh and go, "Okay."
Yeah, you just gotta laugh with it and realize that those people they don't ever want to hear anyone disagree with them ever,
And they don't have a sense of humor to begin with.
Exactly.
Which it's really true. It is true. It's like I can laugh. I think the Republicans suck too.
If a left comic was making fun of, back in the day, it's a little bit more like mean.
Oh, everyone jumped on the bandwagon though when Trump was a bad guy.
Right, exactly. But we laugh at it. We could take it and all that stuff, but they're not tolerant at all.
That's fascism.
Yeah. So and then everyone's looking around. Am I allowed to laugh at this guy? Oh God, no! I can't laugh at him. Like when you like.
Well, that's been my joke. I'm too old and I suck. I don't care. So it's like no big career here.
And if everybody wants to see Pat O'Rourke, you should check him out on StudioTST.com. That show is running with Loftus. The stand-up spotlight is running right now for free. People can watch it.
I actually have a loft. I'm on TST and I'm a member.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find it.
Well, I think they put it on their regular. It's not on Studio TST.
Yeah, but I went to Facebook.
It's on That Show Tonight. It's on the That Show Tonight.
I did that. I'm a member of that.
Because Michelle.
But do you hate as much as me watching yourself perform? I'm not kidding.
Oh yes, I do.
I can't.
I'm like, oh, my voice.
I have a very hard time.
Am I that fat? Am I that handsome?
Hold on, let me see if I
I've never said that about myself.
No, me neither. It's painful for me to watch myself.
I like to hear the reactions and what's going on.
Oh yeah, what can I do
So
better?
I tough through it, but it's like
you're basically
torture.
doing a scouting report.
Look at that, Mary's coming in.
It's like doing
Mary
scouting.
Capone,
For
ladies and
it's like
gentlemen.
watching football films. You're like, I'm scouting myself. I want to see how I
right.
look.
Yes, exactly.
But it's painful for me.
I put you in the promo too. I made sure you got in there.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
We're just talking, Mary. How you doing? Fresh from Sweden.
I feel like I haven't seen you
Switzerland.
in forever.
You were in Switzerland and all over the world.
Yeah, how did it all go?
What happened in Switzerland?
Well, I hopped on the trip with my parents because I'm not a jerk.
Oh.
They say a daughter is a daughter a son is a son till he finds a wife. A daughter is a daughter for the rest of your life. Do I have to put these on?
I always heard it
you
the
don't.
other way.
Oh.
I've never heard that either way.
I'm in his back pocket all the time.
Oh,
Anyway,
maybe-
they
I'm gonna
booked
try
the
to send
trip.
you this link,
and I
Tony.
go,
I don't know if you
go.
could even play this on.
So it was
I'm sorry, what's
Como,
I might send
and
you the
they
link
go,
to this,
nice,
if you want to play any of.
beautiful places.
Because also Studio TST also has Comic Sans. So if you get on Studio TST and use the promo code Comic Sans, you can get on Studio TST and watch all
But
the
Don
movies.
edits
There's a delay.
does all the
There's a
films in
delay,
that show.
Mary. You're
Don's
on.
unbelievable.
Where am I?
There's a delay on that, but you're on. Don't worry.
Including,
Oh, God, get me off.
And you saw it? You watched it already, right?
I didn't watch my whole routine. I just watched that little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is the
And
whole
don't you have a lens like a circus lens where I can look thinner? Can't you pull me out like wider, like the carnival mirrors?
Well, they did the cameras, and the way they got it set up over there, the cameras are all RoboCams. So they mess up the like.
I'm joking. I'm that fat.
but
Don't
this is
worry
something
about
that
I wouldn't be.
Loftus isn't
Joking.
happy. Loftus isn't happy about their camera work either. And but I added some backstage stuff and all kinds of things.
Loftus
Yeah.
he's a brilliant guy. Very smart.
Oh yes,
He's a great
Sure
dude,
is.
man.
But he's a
and
nerd.
super talented. He isn't.
Yeah,
He isn't
he's a
nerdy. He
nerd.
loves
I say to him, I go,
like,
you're a nerd. He goes, what do you mean? I go, and he goes, and he laughs. He goes, last Christmas I got my two sons the box set of
Gandalf.
Yeah.
he loves Lord of the
Can you
Rings.
imagine Christmas
Oh,
at that
really?
house?
He's a Lord of the Rings nerd. And
Is he a
loves
history
Gandalf.
nerd? Is he
We're all
like
giving
just
some
like
bottles of booze.
history
He's a
nerd?
history nerd too, but he's really
TV,
into sci-fi,
movies,
and
anything, yeah.
like he loves not Dungeons and Dragons. He loves Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Like really passionate about it. He loves Star Wars.
Oh.
Like passionate Star Wars stuff.
Breaks it down.
You would never think Mike
Yeah.
Loftus is into this stuff, but he really is, and he will talk about it.
He was arguing with
Oh,
someone
so
one
he
night
is. Oh, sorry.
about what level Jedi some guy was.
Right.
I'm like we're at a bar. I'm walking away.
Wow.
You should be. If I was at bouncer, I'd be like, "You're out of here." if you're arguing about what level Jedi you are,
He does reviews. Like he'll review the Endor, the show that just came out.
Yeah, right,
he puts out a review on Endor. And,
But I think the funniest bit we do on
that.
that, I think
Joe DeVito, what's up, buddy?
Joe
How you doing, man?
DeVito.
the funniest
Figured
bit.
I'd pop in here.
Yeah, joke.
So interesting. In Lake Como, they stopped at this castle and they were like, "The wedding for Star Wars happened here." I'm like,
Wedding
What?
for Star
That's
Wars.
Italy, though, right?
"Yeah." I go, "What wedding?" They're like, "Star Wars 4 or 5." I go, "Oh God!" I stopped at the 1. So, but Loftus would have known that.
But yeah, you got to go around, so you pictures of you in castles and all kinds of stuff. So,
Yeah, it was-
So my daughter looked at Michigan to go to school. She didn't go there, but their library is the library they used. It's an old wood for all those nerdy movies. And it's a rainy, snowy day, and they're showing us this, and I'm looking at the price tag to go to Michigan, and then they show me that, and I'm like, you're not going here.
Oh,
But she ended up going to Michigan State, which is right down the road. But
wow.
So we had pork chop in here before, and
I'm hungry. I can go for some.
well, I don't know if you will be after I tell you this story.
good
I
protein.
don't know how your stomach will feel.
Oh God. Try me.
Strip clubs came up.
Oh.
Okay, so then I asked Pork Chop if he had to pick any of the female comedians that hang around Governors, who he would pick to be his stripper. He picked you.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
You like that? Oh, I figured
I
because it was
do.
Pork Chop, it
Listen.
might make you sick.
No, because looking at pictures and feeling old,
Feeling old. Come on, Mary, you look great.
my shirt is on. Stuff gets old.
well, that's what we're getting
Like,
at.
We were
Would you
kinda
be
like-
willing?
Oh, what am I missing?
James is looking for you. He's got Chinese food.
Oh, okay.
Very important.
Tell him.
Does he have any
tell him
pork
I'm on the
chops?
radio, and I'll be there in 1
Does
second.
he have any pork chops?
Pork chops, dumplings, chicken.
Can you just tell him I'm in here and I'll be out there in 1 second?
Yes, I will.
Thank you,
I'm
darling.
not here looking for you special.
It-
Find Mary Capone.
Isn't that special?
We're talking about she'd be our favorite stripper, so she can't leave right now.
Actually, yes, that's right.
We did.
Laura said it too.
We all kind of
That's
agreed
right.
on that.
And they're old.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
We didn't know
My
how
tits are
old
old
they
too,
were.
though. They don't look that good. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, they're
Wait,
great.
you are-
I said, Lindsay, first I said, you and Michelle, you got great tits, but I said, your tits are good. And you work out.
Right.
But I said you did.
I'm hoping they're gonna make out.
We've been talking about tits and assholes all day.
Mary, I did say you had a baby. You had a baby, so I was looking for someone younger.
Pat's
no
about to jerk off.
C-section?
No C-section. No scar. My girl's all good.
Put it all in
You
the
don't
bank.
have a catcher's
Put it all
mitt
in the
down
bank.
there?
Hell no.
Then Mary's my stripper. There you go. There's
There you
no
go.
problem
There
there.
I
you
can-
go.
My wife's
I got
looking
none of
tonight.
that.
We were talking about
No
boobs
big
and
I got
buttholes
very
all
blessed.
day.
catcher's mitt. There you go.
That's the name of
So
this episode.
no
Boobs
way.
and buttholes.
No.
No.
My liver looks like a catcher's.
Have
mitt.
you ever done that in your career? Have you ever
So-
have you ever thought to do that?
Name your price, Mary, for the strip.
Oh, funny story. Remember, guys? Remember Goldfingers? I
Oh,
lived in
yeah,
Forest,
yeah.
So I lived in Forest Hills, and I went in there to go.
Sure.
Truth, those girls were knockouts, and back then I didn't have anything. I had like itty bitty titty club. So
it's all ass in my book, though. Seriously,
I had an ass then, no more. So, yeah, I get.
So you had
they make fun of me, the comedians.
So were you like 18 years old going there?
22. But I walked in and I was so like, oh, I can't do this. It's not right.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Can I tell you a funny story about the boobs?
But what happened? So they interviewed you and you didn't feel comfortable?
I didn't.
Why? What happened?
I just felt insecure.
Because all the other girls were
oh my
dancing
God,
around
all the
when
other
you went
girls were like knockouts with, so I just was like, I'm out. But so these were a parting gift from my ex-husband, as I say. He was an iron worker, so we'd alternate the retro checks. So one year he got a Harley, and the next time I'm like, I'm going to get boobs. So that was a couple of months.
So he
before
wins both
split.
times. He won with the Harley.
No, he doesn't. They're not riding that Harley anymore. She's still riding those.
I got a lot of mileage. I got more mileage.
She's
out of
still
these.
shaking those.
Yep.
Yeah, you got more mileage out of those. Very good.
No one's impressed with that Harley anymore.
Other people did too, but no, I'm kidding.
Nice.
No,
nice.
I can't.
Everybody rides.
Thank you, honey.
I did, as I said, thank you, the parting gift. But so the doctor sent me an email. They're like, they're more than 5 years old. I'm like, they're way more than 5. So do you want? I need an exam.
What, they leak right or
no,
sure
nothing.
Leak,
yeah, to make sure they're okay. So the doctor goes, "Do you want to do?" The secretary said, "Do you want to do a telehealth Zoom?" I go, "Yeah, that's fine." So now we Zoom
the doctor
in.
insisted, no, you got to come in.
Yeah, right.
No, so
Doctor's not wearing pants at the Zoom call.
Wait a minute, she just said she took her shirt off. All right, hang
Wow.
on. See?
So yeah.
And you're just in time. Mary's talking about taking her shirt off.
No, it was an exam.
Oh, Spider!
Listen,
Nice.
I'm not saying anything. Ange is wonderful.
I love Ange. Ange is the best.
So anyway,
knows what
I
she
have to
heard?
take off my shirt. And the guy's like, all right, turn to the side, and then we get disconnected. So I call him back. I'm like, that's a first. Every time I do that, nobody ever hangs up. And he was like turning red.
Wow.
It was pretty funny.
That's crazy.
I think his heart on hit the
Yeah,
disconnect
exactly.
button. I think.
No, you kidding? Could you imagine that as a job?
Yes.
Yes.
I imagine
it
you
every
taking
day.
your shirt off all the time. Actually,
No,
yeah.
like him doing that every day. These women
Yeah, I feel
that
really
are
bad for them.
I
beautiful,
know.
they sit them up, and I'm
Terrible.
like, how did they go? Well, that's why they make their wives look perfect.
Well, yeah.
I'm
But you heard
You don't know
about
how
like,
the
the old
male
thing about
mind
the
doesn't-
the shoe the shoemakers' shoes always have holes in them. You know. So maybe the wife
So
doesn't
he's
have
got the
the
saggy tits at home instead of the holes. Oh
my
my
friend's
God.
dad was a butcher, and he used to bring home steak, and he goes, "I hate steak."
Yeah,
we had it
wow.
every night. I'm like, that can't be true.
Yeah, I can't imagine hating steak.
But Switzerland was nice because I have to
Yeah.
shift off
Wait,
this in case
back
my
to the
past is
tits.
watching.
Switzerland.
Switzerland was beautiful.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, I just saw like a video today of you guys all in the carriage that takes you up to the top of the
Yes.
mountain.
So we took a
Was it
train
mountain
up.
peaks that looked like boobs?
It was boob mountains, just all.
The Grand Tetons.
They call it the Mary Slopes. It's called the Mary. We're going to the Mary Slopes, everyone.
Mary Slopes.
Yeah.
No. So it was beautiful.
It was. I've been there too a couple years ago. Yeah, and I did a similar thing where we went up to the mountain in one of those things. It was scary as shit because I'm afraid of heights.
Oh no way.
And then my daughter,
Yeah, I did that with my dad.
and I was like, "Stop fucking doing that!"
Rocking it? Yeah.
And did you
yeah.
go in that? Did you go to Mount Pilatus?
I think that was it.
Yes, 7,000 feet. Right, because you transfer
Wow.
to a smaller one that's only holding 4 people.
Yeah, that's
and it
what
shakes.
it was. It takes you up. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they're rocking and trying to make me laugh. It's all on video too.
They
and I was
could-
like, seriously, like, stop fucking doing that. Like I didn't want to get mad because they're all having fun. Like, you
Right,
know, let's
right.
tease dad. You know, I'm like, just fucking stop. I'm not fucking kidding. You
A
know,
trip you would forget dad having a heart attack in a
Yeah,
gondola.
like, dude, all I kept thinking that thing's gonna fucking break. And
I know. I don't care.
a little fucking.
As long as I just go quick. But
Doesn't
how
anyone
about
watch
Lake
James Bond
Lucerne?
movies? Those things are dangerous.
Beautiful.
I've been there too. Lake
That's
Lucerne.
that's where it is.
Yeah.
Just the water is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Everything in Switzerland clean. And
was
then we
super
went to
nice.
Montreux. If I'm saying it right.
Yes, you are.
The other country, right? That's
It's actually further in Switzerland.
yeah.
But my God, the amount of money there is
Okay.
insane. The cars going by, a G-Wagon, Rolls, a Bentley. But I was told that only 80% of the people own their property there because they can't afford it.
Right.
And
yeah.
their cars, they said, they just lease them. And I'm like, we have that here in America too. It's called...
Wow. Hopefully no one read her lips there. She said.
No.
She said pork chops. I think.
I did say pork chop.
She has to be reminded every 20 minutes.
That's why I wasn't saying it.
Yeah.
I was on the stage. I was losing my shirt out there.
Next time Adrian walks by, I should have no shirt on.
Exactly.
We should all be shirtless.
Just, well, us shirtless, yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
Hey.
There he is. Fat
Take
J,
your shirt
everybody.
off. No, I'm kidding.
It's tied 2-2.
Who's playing?
Yankees,
Mets and Yankees.
What inning? Fifth,
Oh.
sixth?
Subway Series.
Yes.
Because I saw Eric Tartaglione's video.
No, he's probably going nuts though about
bottom six. Still
I guess
tied.
he's a Met fan.
Yeah, he's a big
he's
Met
a
fan.
big Met fan. Yeah.
I'm a fan. Whoever had. Oh, funny story. Yankees. I love baseball games live, but I don't go very often. So, a friend of mine got tickets, and Brian, Phelan, is the camera guy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So in a period of less than 6 months, I was on the Jumbotron, and my friend goes, "What the hell? How are you going when you never go to games and you're on the Jumbotron?" And I'm like, "I know the camera guy."
What a shocker. Look at her.
Okay. And then she took her shirt off. What do you do? What do you tell Brian where you're sitting? And then he
Yes, and
finds
then
you?
the camera guy comes down, so I say I'm in 211 or whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
You guys
I
let
love
next time you
live
go to the
games.
game.
Oh, next time, next time we go.
And
we'll
get
text
Colin.
Yeah,
Colin,
tell him.
to say something too.
Oh, Colin Cosell. He
Colin
was just in
Cosell.
here last week.
Yeah,
You
get
guys
him
should
to-
tell Brian when you go.
I think that's
Yeah.
what we just said.
Did you? I can't hear my miracle. It was not in. Wait. Oh, do you have season tickets?
She's getting hotter as we go on. She's deaf too.
I know.
This would be perfect.
And
What
I-
a perfect girl.
Yeah,
And
she's
I don't like to
amazing.
snuggle.
You don't like? To
Oh
snuggle?
my God.
No, leave me alone. Let me go to sleep.
So it's all done. You just roll over and face the other way.
Yep.
Good effort.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Do you get
You're
up?
done with that towel? My
Do you
turn.
get up and make? Do you get up and make him a sandwich?
Oh, come on. Let's not be
it's-
crazy.
I would if I loved him, but I haven't been with somebody in a while.
Well,
You're single?
Yeah, for a while.
well, she doesn't have good
Guys,
taste.
look at this video.
She does not have good taste. I'm telling you right now.
That's
Wait,
always,
you met
that's
the
always girls
one?
like that.
Well, I knew the one. Remember?
Oh,
He was a dick.
you think so?
I'm saying this.
Is that the one who bought your tits?
No, my ex-husband was good. He was a good man to me. He broke my heart, but that was a long time ago. But I liked him. That
No,
one.
you did. Well, no, you did actually. You
I
broke
did.
up and you were still taking him around. I don't know what was.
I screwed that up too.
No, you didn't. That was a good, very good move.
How do you screw things up? What do you
Yeah,
think you
yeah.
do?
Well, that one. First of all, he never put a label on it. It was, I wasn't defined as a
Oh,
girlfriend.
he was scared shit of the whole religious aspect. He told me that. He was scared shit of that whole thing. Yes.
You're religious?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My faith is very important. But you know what? He never gave me a label, and so it was always like that gray area. So I went out, and my ex-boyfriend came up from Florida. I wasn't expecting it, and I turned around. I'm like, "Oh, what are you doing here? Oh my God!" And I left with him.
Wow, yeah,
That
well,
I
that'll
almost
do
said
it.
his name. That
That'll do it.
person was like, if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed that was you carrying on like that. And I'm like, well, we're not exclusive. And he goes, well, I was going to tell you that night that we were.
Oh, bullshit.
Like, you're an asshole.
Bullshit.
You could have told me Monday. That was Thursday.
Oh,
So-
he's full of shit.
That's one of those. Well, I was gonna just right at that, when that happened.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I think I like you. So since then, I've just been, I've been identifying the red flags early. So that's why I don't
And there's a
have
lot.
boyfriend.
It's hard dating when you're older
It's awful.
because everyone's damaged goods.
Yes.
Everyone, like I dated. I was in my 40s, and I'm telling you, it was tough, man.
How'd you find your wife?
Well, she's an old high school girlfriend that I had.
How many times have you been married?
I've been married. Well, kind of. Technically married twice, but I had my in between.
I don't know him. I thought I knew Don.
I have
Hubba
5 kids, 2 baby mamas. So,
Oh man!
and 3 of my daughters are Puerto Rican.
Whoa!
So the Puerto Rican woman I was never married to, but I was with her for 15 years. So she
Oh,
kinda,
my
So if I
goodness.
count her in, that's 2 ex-wives. So this would be my 3rd.
Do you stay in touch with those kids?
No, fuck that. No, of course, yeah.
Too nice of a guy. I was surprised. I was like, he's a good guy.
No.
I'm sure he does.
All my kids are.
I see.
They don't assimilate. Fuck them.
Nah, fuck them, man.
Jose B. I don't know.
Puerto Rican? Are you kidding me?
They were like homeless people. I don't know. Fuck, I was always feeding them.
No, but all my kids were raised together, like the 5 of them, and because
in one room.
The women I choose,
like the Brady Bunch,
they always
beds.
leave.
They say Spanish people all live in one room.
I lived the full experience.
Rice and
They all went to Home Depot together looking for a job.
I always wondered about the Brady Bunch. Like Mike Brady was an architect.
He was
They piled on top of each other like Mexicans in a labor camp. Build another fucking wing to the house, Mike. Let's go. Jesus
Wasn't
Christ.
he? Good kids that look at us are
Well,
like
we
they're
dressed-
old.
we dressed
They have a
up.
cabinet.
I know. That's good. You point.
He's 28.
I feel so young. You point to the camera. I see a bunch of old guys and one hot chick.
Yeah, exactly.
The speaking of Mrs. Brady, you've seen it.
Oh,
with Jackie. Jackie made a movie with her. Jackie the Joke
Martling.
Man.
Yeah.
Martling. He made a movie with her.
What was her name?
I don't remember. But if you watch his documentary, they show the scene. There's a scene, and they improvised it. And she started it, where he starts feeding her a hot dog, but then she's like licking her lips and because she's getting mustard
Well, they
all over her
start
face.
making out.
Right.
Ah!
And then she starts
With
telling
mustard
them
all
that,
over.
Probably into it. Like
right.
She
And
do
their
crunches.
tongues are all over each other's faces.
It's kind of
hysterical.
disgusting with the mustard.
It is
though.
disgusting, but it's hysterical.
Because you don't like
because
mustard,
Mrs.
right?
Brady. I hate mustard.
So you would never kiss her with the mustard. Whoa.
It's Mrs. Brady. I just might.
I
think
plow
you
right
would,
through.
really?
You would
Mrs.
plow right
Brady?
through.
She was hot in her
I don't
day.
know if I would like.
I do it
hate
right now.
mustard.
I'd
I
break
hate
those
mustard
hips.
so much.
Smash that pelvis.
I hate mustard so much that I might
How many
pass
Bud
on.
Lights are you in?
I think if Mary right now could squeeze mustard all over her, I don't think I would go. I don't think I would.
But
do
also, I do remember when they go to
Because
Hawaii.
you're married.
No, remember the
you
one,
go.
the Brady Bunch, they go to Hawaii and they find that trinket or whatever.
Oh yeah, the
But
bad
there's
luck
one
trinket.
scene where
With Vincent Price.
Greg is drowning or something, and they all run to the water.
Yes.
And the mom had sort of a fat, jiggly ass, and you were like, oh, man. I was like 12.
I don't remember.
Florence Henderson.
Yeah, Florence
Henderson.
Henderson.
But I would.
You're just catching that now?
I do Sophia Loren right now. Right now.
Well, she's still alive, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
good
saw
looking.
Sophia when I
good.
went to Charlie Chaplin's
That's the
house
hottest woman ever.
in Switzerland.
She was actually there?
Her wax figure was.
Oh.
I do that
She-
too. I do that. She's the biggest
She
smoke
is
show
actually-
ever.
That's what she
She
calls
was one of the-
Sophia Loren's breasts. Is the wax figure.
No, my wife, like hall pass. I'm like Sophia Loren. My wife's like, what do you mean? I go, still Sophia Loren.
Really?
She was
yeah?
stunning. She is.
Oh my
She
god.
was,
Is she
yeah.
dead?
What was that movie?
No.
Boathouse or with the gay guy who everyone thought was a heartthrob.
Wait, can I come back?
Rock Hudson?
I have to go do something.
Okay.
You have to go
Very
get
good.
your food.
Let's hear it.
All right. Yes, Mary.
And when you come back, that shirt better be off.
We love Mary Capone. She's the best.
Are there any parts in movies involved? Oh, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that because I definitely you're going to be that same character,
Right.
but we got to bring you back in there.
I have to go on the casting couch again.
Yes, of course. We wouldn't have it any other
Yes.
way.
it's-
Why do you think we asked you to come in?
Exactly.
You're gonna come in? Okay.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow, now I'm officially aroused.
Exactly. Do
Well,
we need 2 more beers? What do you need from me? Hold on. I'll be right
You're
back.
watching the 3 Old Perverts Hour here on Govs.
Those people look
This has been an unusual one. We're talking about like
That guy looks so old.
like,
Yeah, right.
what's her name's butthole? Laura
Yeah,
Patton's
Laura Patton.
butthole.
We're
We
talking
got
about her
in
butt.
depth, literally about her butthole.
Who?
Laura
Laura
Patton.
Patton.
What's
one-
wrong with it?
She can't push out. She can only suck in. So she's got like some kind of illness. Where
When she tries to push, it sucks.
so she can't take a. She can't take a.
What's it come out of her mouth? What is it?
No,
I said the
yes,
same
same thing. She has to get therapy for it and lay there and have a lady like massage it and put all kinds of. She said. She said she laid.
How do you Google that? What kind of porn is that?
Laura should film that.
She said
Reverse
she lays-
peristalsis
She said
a-holes.
she lays down on her belly.
Yeah.
While this woman is sticking her finger around her asshole.
Yeah. What's the woman look like?
And then she's blowing bubbles while she does it.
I know Bubbles. He's a good guy.
But she literally has to blow balloons and bubbles. So it's this weird.
That's the oldest saying ever. Remember when you were a kid and you used to blow bubbles? Yeah. I saw him last week. He said to say hi.
He said to say hello. I love getting people with that one. But yeah, just imagine that visually. And God bless her.
I
man,
do.
'cause it's a serious thing, but it's funny to think about.
It's not that serious.
She's laying flat, blowing a balloon while this lady's.
Imagine going to like
finger up her
8
ass.
years of college for like, I want to cure that.
I want to rub
I
somebody's
want to be
asshole.
an asshole. Yeah, I want the asshole to go the right way, not the wrong way.
Well,
in the old days, we just take him out back and shoot him. We're like, what? It doesn't that with your assholes?
Just take him in the back and shoot.
We have no
Like,
cure for
sorry,
this.
there's nothing we can do.
Well, maybe you can go to a rub and tug, and she can rub your ass, and maybe.
But just imagine not being able to actually go. Like the things you take for granted, you know.
True.
And then all of a sudden you're like, what I got to do? What?
I'm always so, I'm old now, but like everyone's like hemorrhoids, this something. No, I've been so regular my whole life, just boom, boom. Well, I'm probably jinxing myself.
Yeah, right. You
Knock
just
on
take
wood.
fiber or something like along those
No,
lines.
I don't know. I just eat like a slob. The one thing the Irish have going for us, I got an elevator button dick, but my asshole's working like a fucking, like an assembly line. But you never saw something so small get so big so fast.
It's like the timer on like the turkey timer. Bing.
Yes, I can hold 3 donuts. I'm a stud.
So Fremder commented, when Mary says Switzerland, she should say Titzerland.
Titzerland. Very good.
Grand Tetons.
Fremder rocks. Shout out to Fremder for watching today. Yeah, man.
What time do you guys do this till?
Well, we'll
Probably another,
15 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Wrap at 9:30.
Yeah, we usually wrap at 9:30. What happened to Tom Kelly?
He's at, it's the 4-hour show, so you know what? I'm gonna get 2 more. You want a beer?
No, I'm good, man. I gotta drive out later, but dude,
Okay.
you rock, man. Thank you.
No problem.
I gotta get you a next round.
I'm a priest.
Are you?
Yeah, you definitely gonna be the priest. I'm writing in.
Are
the
you
movie.
going Thursday to Bartlett's thing?
Where is it? In Huntington?
Yeah.
I gotta talk to Richie Byrne. I probably am.
Okay.
And who is Richie getting him speaking or?
I think. He
this
is.
Thursday?
This Thursday.
I'm
yeah.
actually at Gotham this Thursday.
Oh, all right.
Doing
Well,
a
that's
fundraiser
cool.
in the city. Yeah.
Nice.
I hope I have a set like I did tonight because it was just killer.
But anyway, if you want to see a killer set, go to Studio TST. Dude, you didn't get the link?
I got, like I said, I got everything, and Michelle's been sending it to me. But I'm like, and I'm a member of.
Yeah, so you should
TST.
get it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she was good. I'm going to text you this now, Tony. See if we could get it up there. We could show some of it. Everyone should go to Studio TST and join. You could join by using the promo code Comic Sans, and it should get you a percentage off. And because Paul's hooked us up, and all the Comic Sans movies are featured on there as well. And Pat O'Rourke is going to be on Comic Sans as well with us.
You
He's
guys are the
joining
best.
cast.
They write me in as a priest. And like I said, my mother-in-law, when I met her for the first time, she said, "You seem priestly to me." And I was whispering, if you only knew what I do to your daughter," which is priestly. You guys are the best.
Right back at you, pal.
You're the man. Pat O'Rourke, everybody. Thanks again for the beer, Pat. I owe you, buddy.
John Rochelle says this is the best show ever.
Nice. John's the best, man.
Chrissy O's Clucky Chronicles.
Oh, yeah, she's watching this?
Who's that?
Chrissy O. She was on my last podcast. I had my last conversations.
Not this week. Last week.
Yeah, last week.
Yes.
She has the farm up there, down there in North Carolina. Shout out to Chrissy O. I love her. She's a great woman, great musician. Also, we didn't really get to talk too much about her music in that particular podcast. We talked a lot about her farm life and trials and tribulations and things like that. It was a great interview with her. She's great. Everyone should check her out at Chrissy O's Plucky Chronicles, where she takes you through the farm life of raising chickens, raising ducks, raising quail. She's awesome, man. I can't say enough nice things about her. I guess she caught one of the dirtiest episodes we've ever done.
Yes,
and I feel bad about that.
They're normally not like this. So what did you send me? This is something you want me to show?
Yeah, well, I'm going to see if that might not be the right link. Hold on, because I had to get it myself. But yeah, everyone go to studiotst.com if you're watching and see if you can sign up. And let me know if that promo code is working, because it's kind of a new thing that we worked out with Michael Loftus over there as well.
Chrissy said yes, she's watching. I watch y'all.
She's the best. Yes, she's the best. And she's got it. You know, we're all New York, Long Island. We have this accent. I love her Southern accent. I love it so much. It's so great just talking to her and hearing her the way she puts things, the way she talks about life. It's just so nice. And I just can't say enough nice things about her as well.
Nice.
So everybody check her out. And then I'm going to send this to you, Tone. Hopefully this works now. It's the same link, pretty much. But see if those work for you. It should be free for everyone to watch the comedy special. So, like, Pat O'Rourke's on it. Chris Roach is on it. Tartaglione.
But what I'm asking, though, I'm sorry. Do you want me to put this on here?
Well,
now?
let's see if you can. I don't know if you can. If you can't, don't biggie. I just wanted to see if we show people some clips of the special. Yeah, Michelle Fox is on there. She helped book most of these comics, so they're all some of the Long Island's best comedians. Robert Downey Jr. is on it as well.
Kevin Downey
Jr., not Robert. Robert Downey Jr. That'd be a huge show. That'd be like, how'd you get Robert Downey?
How'd you get him to do stand up?
Kevin Downey Jr. Yeah, he was great. He killed, actually. They all did.
Oh, he's great.
Every single act that night killed. It was just a great audience, a great night, a great lineup. Michael Loftus, of course, he comes out blazing and just killed it, and he emceed the whole show. Dennis Rooney was on there.
But Dennis is great too. Dennis is very
great show. So yeah, if you want to check it out and see what it was, it's for free right now on Studio TST. So I'm plugging the heck out of it, but I'm really proud of what we're doing over there at Studio TST. And I like working with Mike Loftus. He's an awesome dude, and you can catch him. He's always on the Gutfeld show on Fox News. Greg Gutfeld. He's a panelist on that show. I'd say at least twice a month. So check him out.
All right, hang on. I think.
All right, we're gonna see if we could play a clip of it. This would be cool if we could do it. Joe DeVito's taking the stage right now. I just heard him get announced.
Yeah. So it's what, right? That right there.
Yeah, so if you scroll down a little bit.
Oh, scroll down.
Yeah, you should see it. Right, it's right there. Yep, that's it.
All right, give me a second.
All right,
Let me set this up.
Cool. So we might show some stuff. So, how many people are watching this live right now?
Right now, there are. It's still 9, actually.
All right.
According to my phone.
Shout out to everybody watching and sticking with us through this thing. We appreciate the support. Sunday night, and yeah, we got people from all over watching, including my good friend Chrissy O.
Give me a second. I'm almost ready here.
And give her a follow on Instagram. Chrissy O. What's her handle? Let me see.
Her handle?
Her Chrissy O handle.
Do they still call it handle?
I think so.
It's the 7th inning. The game is still tied, by the way.
Chrissy O Show. So check her out on the Chrissy O Show. She's got a good following already, over 2,000.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Okay. All right. I think I'm good. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
All right, we're gonna play some of this, so we'll see a little. And you could just skim through it if you want, like, because it's long, but there's a lot of all of our
from the America First Warehouse in beautiful Long Island, New York. It's Studio TST presents the Stand Up Showcase. Let's give a warm welcome to your host,
I did this
Michael.
live.
That show tonight, Loftus.
For me? What? That is crazy, you guys. Welcome to our comedy showcase night. Thanks for being here, everybody. Yes. It's an evening of comedy because you have to laugh. You have to laugh. Too much craziness has been going on in the world. I think right now there's a little bit of an echo. Right, just a little.
He's calling out the sound
whales
crew.
of the harbor know the show has started. You hear that? Whoo?
Yes, he's like picking on the sound guy.
So
right
yeah, Loftus is he can be very particular, and the thing was too, in rehearsal he had mentioned that to these guys, and they're again it's. I give props to everybody involved in this thing. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, but the sound guys were kind of like, yeah, we got it. And then he also had some lighting issues. Mike's like, I want the lights, and he's asking me, Don, what do you think about the lights? I go, well, I would like, the crowd lit a little better because we're going to be cutting the laughter. I would like to see them because they keep it dark. So there was a lot of little intricacies going on there beforehand. So once he heard the echo, which he told them about,
right,
he calls it out live on stage. And I was debating whether or not to cut it out because I edit this whole piece and I put in some behind the scenes like clips, like when Pat takes the stage, you'll see he's like standing backstage with me and he's making faces and shit, then he goes up. But so I was debating cutting that part out, but it leads into a joke. So I was like, I might as well just keep it. It works. And Mike liked it too. So
okay. So yeah, so here's whoops, what am I doing here?
So
I want to show you Pat, if I can do this right. There we go. All right, here we go.
All right, so here's Pat O'Rourke, who's just in here. Here's a little taste of his
Decorative
stand-up.
pillows and throw pillows. Can we throw some out? There's so many of them.
He's talking about pillows
And
on
those
his
pillows
bed.
at night become a wall between me and my wife. Yeah, she's good at building walls. Yes. It's harder to get across the southern border than it is getting across my bed. I'm telling you right now, folks. Tom Homan called for advice. And I think since Trump's been elected, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but this thing is locked down. You know what I'm saying, folks? I cannot get across. And the rest of the pillows that aren't a wall end up on the floor. So that turns a 2:30 in the morning pee into hopscotch and a bod. You know what I'm saying? One person at a time. That's how I like to get them. Thank you. But I think Trump's doing a good job.
He was the first one out. He said, he goes, I didn't want to be first out. It's hard, you know, because Loftus does set the stage really nice.
Yeah.
But he was the first of the comics to go out there. And it was a little, he had a little rough time warming him up, but he got him. And then, there's Joe Curry.
Let's see, Joe Curry. Joe Curry, another great dude.
No, that's what KIA stands for. Keep it anonymous. Done. Came from Staten Island today. I had to go to the Verrazano Bridge. $19 to get over the Verrazano Bridge because the MTA says they're broke. We're broke. We're out of money. I looked into this. Do you know that each bridge a day makes over $1 million each? And it's true. And the MTA is broke. Either the MTA is screwing us or the bridge has got a coke problem.
Joe Curry, baby. I love Joe
nice.
Curry.
Yeah, I
He's a
love
good
Joe
guy.
too. What a great dude.
Yes, it was a great night. A lot of great comedians on there, and you can watch the rest. Just check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good comedy special. It's about a little over an hour long. I think he timed it out, so each comic is only doing 6 minutes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so he made it so it's only 6 minute clips, and these are all killers. Every single comic is a killer that was on this bill, and yeah, so they have like their best 6 minutes. It's at the America First Warehouse in Ronkonkoma, in Long Island here, and I'm telling you, it's definitely a place that if you're if you're a lefty, so to speak, or a Democrat, you're not gonna like it there.
Right. Yeah.
It's so trumped out and American and all that kind of stuff. So all the comics kind of kept it in that way too. Like Pat O'Rourke, if people don't know, if they watch Fox News, Pat O'Rourke's best friend he grew up with was Brian Kilmeade, and he opens up for Brian Kilmeade I mean they were childhood friends and all this stuff. So yeah, so there's a lot of that vibes going on, and at the America First, and Michael Loftus obviously he's a Fox News guy too, so it's just pretty crazy. But I still, it's not too crazy with the conservative slant. They keep it real, and it's funny stuff. So everybody check it out.
John Rusciello, thank you for a great show. I'm laughing my ass off. 71 years old, and I'm learning about shit. I'm going to die a happy man.
We love John.
Yeah, absolutely.
John Rusciello, God bless.
What's what's coming up on Conversations this Friday?
Well, we got Chauncey Hayden, an interview with Chauncey Hayden. So Chauncey Hayden. So we just had. Here we go. Tom Kelly's coming in.
Well, I want to come in, but how many people do we have in a room?
We have about a little over 10 people now.
10 people.
Yes.
Yeah.
10. I'm in for it.
Yeah. There you go.
9 out. How many of them? Actually, is it Andrew Fremder still watching?
I think
Fremder was watching last time I checked.
I'm glad he's there. Hello. Hello.
I think you guys are all cool, aren't you?
Oh, very cool. It's also a fun name to say. It's a fun, but let's promote his book, so I feel good.
Yeah, there you go. He's
Andrew Fremder. Look up his book. Beautiful art in it. Anyway, back to me.
So how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I want a real invite when the two of you are here. There's just a lot going on, so I wanted to come in and apologize to the 10 people who've been waiting the whole hour for me to come in. I'm just trying to get my game face on for a set. My high school buddies are here, and I want to try a joke here with you guys. So
definitely.
I have
All right,
three.
exclusive.
I have 3 friends who from high school who came to see me. One who is an Air Force veteran. One who is a big deal in the advertising business.
Wow.
And another one who's a world-class surgeon. And I just say that they're African American for a second, just to point out that they came to see me in the town Levittown, where we still fly Confederate flags on the fire trucks.
Is that true?
That's true. You see, that's the problem.
Yeah.
See, the problem with that
Wow.
one is they're going to go, is that true, rather than ha, ha, ha. Like, you know the news story. You laugh.
I
because
think it's
you've heard-
hilarious. Yeah.
It's a true story.
Oh, I think I did see the picture of it. Now you said the news story.
Oh, no.
Yes.
And the best part is the volunteer fire department had to pay a $25,000 fine for that.
Wow.
And so next time you're kicking in, you're not just kicking in for new fire equipment.
But see, but I think
good tag on it.
You can get people that will be laughing while wondering if that's true.
That's like I did.
Right.
You know, the show's been 12 hours long. We'll see it.
That's a good point.
By the way, I know I made it. We had a nice 60-person show in the Giggle Room that they moved into the big room, and we combined it with the other show. So now there's 65 people.
So
And I had to add 5 more, and we had to add 5 more comedians.
Well, you got some good ones, and you got Joe DeVito.
Oh, the show's too good now. That's my problem.
Yeah, but
The problem now is I'm outclassed. We got
because you know people that restores the energy because they're here for you.
Yeah, once you come out, they're gonna be
I
like,
hope
"Thank
to
God he's
God.
back. Here he is."
I mean, it's only another half hour on a Sunday before you go on.
That's the other one. It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday. By the way, when did you get your Newark air traffic controller headgear to do the podcast with?
Oh, I've always had.
Really?
Yeah, he likes to do.
Even when we did that Friday show.
Oh yeah, I've had this. Yeah, pretty much the whole time I've been here.
I don't think I've worked in radio for years. This is like if Britney Spears were hard of hearing.
People confuse me with her all the time. Actually,
yeah.
You know what? Who doesn't? Actually, the real question is who doesn't?
Well, when Britney shaved her head, it was almost like doppelgangers.
The late night drunken texts. Everybody's saying, "Man, we
Playing
should
with
get a
knives.
conservator for that one." Who's handling their finances? Oh my God! Another bad decision.
Oops, I did it
gets that.
again.
Yes, for the win.
Whoa!
I really hate this delay. I know you need it for work, but the fact that I'm only going to start clapping at your joke now. Look, I'm laughing at what you're saying. But look at that. You just said something funny.
But you're the only one looking at yourself the whole time.
Are you kidding me? Maybe if you two looked at yourselves more often, we'd have a few more people in the room.
Every time I look up at myself, I'm like, "Oh God!"
I mean, because
I gotta work out.
I love that line. Where's my camera? Or is it? I don't know. Where is my camera actually?
Right in front of your
It
face.
should be that one right
That
there.
one?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really it's pointed.
But he can maneuver
Yeah,
inside.
See, this is the magic that I work in here. This is why I am in here. This is why I am who I am. You see, nobody knows that the camera's, kind of messy looking over here. It's a nice clean shot.
It's like I'm performing in a sea of dildos, ladies and gentlemen. Has anyone done that one before?
I think Pork Chop kind of mentioned that a couple weeks ago.
I mean, they are kind of like vibratory looking.
They're
ribbed
anal
condoms,
beady,
yeah.
anal beady looking.
You know, and much like my dildo, it's big and black.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
And you'll never
if
go
you're
back.
If you're gonna do it, you have to go that way.
All right, but I'd like to come back to this show for real one day. I'm gonna
Dude,
run
we
out.
gotta get you back.
My love to Andrew Fremder and the other 9 people in the room. That's also sad when you're a guest on a podcast and you can name the viewers.
Well, give a shout out. Chrissy O's watching. Chrissy O's from North Carolina. She has a farm out there, and she's a big fan.
I love that you just pointed like she's up there on the screen. I don't see anything that says Chrissy O up there. What says Chrissy O?
I'm pointing to her right there.
Wait, no, like are you pointing at a camera to make her feel loved?
Yes.
Is that what you
Yeah,
did there?
yeah.
Okay, I thought because again, there's a lot of busyness in here.
There is a lot of things.
I thought
behind
you
the scenes.
pointed to the TV set like she was about to come on screen.
Well, she just commented.
That's Chrissy O right there.
She just commented, "Great comedy show. Glad it's going so good. I will shout y'all out. This is better
Chrissy,
than."
by the way, can I promote my podcast, which just aired today?
ahead.
Tom Kelly Show. I had a great half hour with Chanel Omari from Long Island Princesses.
Oh, nice.
I also have done episodes with Olga Namer recently.
I was about to ask.
Fight
I've been
Jay.
trying so hard to get her in here, and she won't come in. How did you get her?
Wine.
Tom Kelly.
Wine.
Oh, wine.
And also, I promised.
Wine.
I also promised to keep it a concise 20 minutes. For you, it's like a wandering 4
Yeah,
hours.
it could be 5
3
minutes. It
hours.
could be 3 days.
By the way, Chrissy O, easy on the eyes, ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen.
she's
easy
the best.
on the eyes. But what is that? Is that a picture of that's turkey? So it's funny. She has wild turkeys in her feed. I thought it was someone's nuts. I thought it was like a bunch
Which-
of...
Oh, you saw the thumbnail?
Because it was the gizzards.
The thumbnail. Yeah, yeah.
The thumbnail looked like nut sacks.
So Chrissy O.
Chrissy O, follow me. Tom Kelly.
Yes.
Show. Gotta go, Mike.
All right,
Thank you.
Tom Kelly
All
popping
right.
in to tell us one of his newest jokes he's going to use tonight. So we got the exclusive
I liked
on
it.
that.
I liked the
I thought
joke.
the joke was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chauncey this Friday.
Yep. Yeah. So Chauncey Hayden this Friday. We had the Fake Lighters last week, which
That
is a
was
punk
good,
rock
yes.
band. Those are good dudes. You catch them. They're gonna got a new album coming out. And then the week before that was Chrissy O. Check out that episode. And then next week I'll be out of town, but I got this one done and it's gonna be posted. And that's with Chauncey Hayden, who used to be, he's a celebrity journalist for the magazine Steppin' Out. Really known for being his appearances on the Howard Stern Show. And this guy used to be really good friends with the Donald Trump at the Apprentice times, not the presidential times. So he was always in the magazines. This guy spent one-on-one time with Trump and had some really intimate conversations with Trump about all kinds of stuff. So check out that. Also, he talks about, he's got a great Jim Breuer story.
Oh, cool.
So Jim Breuer, for those who don't know, Jim Breuer is a very famous comedian, Long Island guy. And he was on Saturday Night Live. He was Goat Boy on Saturday Night Live. So he did this interview with Chauncey, and Chauncey mentioned, hey, I just saw that on Rolling Stone magazine, only half the cast is on the cover. Does that bother you, right? So he goes, there's so many different things Jim Breuer could have answered. He could have said, well, we're all a team. At the end of the day, I'm real happy for those. Lauren wants to read it. He sends it to Lauren.
My goodness.
The next day, Brewer's fired.
Really?
So Chauncey Hayden is kind of responsible. So then Breuer calls him up and goes, how dare you do that to me? You threw me under the bus. And he's like, dude, you knew I was a journalist interviewing you on tape, on the tape recorder for Steppin' Out magazine. You knew this, like you were on the record. You know what I'm saying? And I love Jim Breuer. I just think in this case, if the story Chauncey's telling is the correct story, you can't blame Chauncey for publishing that. To me, if I'm interviewing somebody and they're giving me that gold, because that's what you're looking for if you're a journalist.
It's not like in here, like after we stop and we're off the air and we start talking to some of these guys, and then we go back and tell everybody. This was on the record. You were in the middle of the interview.
It's like Laura Patton getting upset that people were watching her talk about her butthole.
Right.
It's like, Laura, you came in here and said it. You talked about your butthole.
Right.
It's not our fault. So that's similar to what Chauncey did. So Chauncey Hayden interviewed Jim Breuer. Jim Breuer, he asked him a question, which is a normal question. Hey, the whole cast, half of the cast is on there.
Right.
The other half isn't. What do you feel about it? And like Chauncey said, he could have just said, hey, we're all team players. I'm happy for them, blah, 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 and just moved on. Even if he didn't mean it, that's what you're supposed to say. Mm-hmm. Instead, Jim was real. He said his real thoughts. And probably because some interviewers, and I think you're kind of like this too, where people feel comfortable talking, they forget that they're on record. So it's a magic that some interviewers have, and Chauncey has that. And I think that's kind of what happened. Jim just felt comfortable talking to him and then didn't realize what he said till it was published. But yeah, that kind of ultimately led to Jim Brewer's firing, according to Chauncey in this interview. But this guy's got so many great stories. Donald Trump. You got to hear the story about Sinead O'Connor. You got to watch it. Basically, I'll just say this as a cliffhanger so you guys watch it this Friday coming up. Basically, before he got started interviewing for a living, he was just doing odd jobs, ended up getting a head injury and started painting. And he got obsessed with Sinead O'Connor, so obsessed with her, painting pictures of her like constantly for months and months, just painting her over and over again. That he wanted to. This is him telling me this. He did his own Jim Breuer thing to me.
Right.
He starts saying, "I wanted to kill her. He wanted to kill Sinead O'Connor, and he wanted to figure out how he could get to her and kill her." And then when he finally gets in, he actually figures it out. You got to watch the interview to get alone in a room with Sinead O'Connor, and he does it. And he has this fight or flight moment. Basically, do I attempt to kill this woman, or do I interview this woman? And thank God, thank the Lord, God,
Well, yeah.
and God bless Sinead O'Connor. She did pass away a couple years ago.
That's right.
But thank God he chose to interview her. The interview happened on the same day where she was in New Jersey, and they decided to she didn't want to go on after the national anthem because she was very political, and Frank Sinatra got really mad and said if she ever comes back in New Jersey, I'm going to kick her ass. So she got like Frank Sinatra. So there's all this stuff going on. So Chauncey had the only interview with her, was able to sell the interview to Steppin' Out magazine, and then the rest is history. He has been interviewing celebrities ever since, and always celebrity. He never did any local acts, any lower level people or lower, people starting out. It was all superstars. The next week after Sinead O'Connor was Phil Collins. And then after that, just a whirlwind of major league celebrities. He interviewed everybody from George Carlin, Richard Pryor, George Burns, all the greats. He interviewed them all, and musicians, and just like us, he spans the genres. It's comedy, music, actors,
right?
Sports. He does it all. So Chauncey Hayden, kind of trippy hearing some of these stories. You got to check it out. He's got a great Sam Kinison story. Got a ton of Howard Stern stuff. So if you're into all that, I urge you to watch it. It's a longer interview. It goes an hour and a half long.
It's all right.
But he's got crazy stories, so it's worth the watch. And I'll be in North Carolina. I'll actually be in North Carolina. So if Chrissy's still watching, I'll be in the Wake Forest area for the next couple of days next week.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, and that's it. We're getting out of here. Govs.com. Go check out their full schedule here at Governors. See what's going on. Daniel Torado is playing here next weekend. Oscar Colazos, Tommy Gooch, and medium Robert Hansen will be in one of the clubs.
Where's he going to be?
I think in the Giggle Room, I think.
Oh, that's the one my mother wanted to see.
Oh, really?
Maybe I'll buy her some tickets. She needs a win. She's struggling.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. She's just. It sucks when our parents are getting old, dude.
Well, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Everybody I know, the parents are. It's tough, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I was trying to think of something to say about my mother, and I just,
I saw it was in your head.
Yeah,
it was there.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna move on. Let's see. So we got Knock 'em Dead tomorrow. Good show, y'all. Enjoyed it, says Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy.
Chrissy-o.
Don't forget Knock 'em Dead every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. We were actually on this morning as well. A little bonus episode for you. But tomorrow will be me and Jeff Skelsey. Tuesday be me and Diane doing Tuesday Trivia. Wednesday be me and Michael. Thursday's show, I am interviewing Tony Walker. There is a musician in Iowa named Tony Walker. So I'm going to interview him.
That is so fucking awesome.
I'm going to see what else we have in common other than our name. And then Friday, Lou Pratts will be in here, and I think Laura. I'm not sure if Laura's coming in or not.
Laura Patton's the best. And again, I want to thank Laura Patton for
her honesty.
Yeah, just talking so honestly about something that's hard to talk about and could be embarrassing to talk about.
Not as hard as taking a shit. Sorry,
I couldn't imagine if not being it, like if the pucker doesn't work correctly and you gotta like.
But she said there's no pain. That's the part that surprises me.
Well, she said when she did the one point when she finally went to the bathroom, it felt like passing glass or something.
Yeah.
And then who knows how often she goes? Like there's a lot. Like, I mean, we could have talked to her for an hour about this stuff.
About her butt.
Yeah, about all of her butt problems. And I'm like a 5-year-old. I'm like, she's like, yeah, I was laying on my stomach, I'm blowing bubbles, and this lady's playing my ass. I'm like, I'm like, she got her fingers in your ass.
You got any pictures?
And you're blowing bubbles? I'm blowing balloons, okay? I got to blow balloons. I'm blowing balloons while this lady's got a finger in my ass. I'm like,
I can't take a shit. My stomach's all a mess, you dick.
Yeah, she's like, you're an asshole. You're laughing at me? You're laughing at the thought of me laying there blowing bubbles and balloons while getting my butthole fingered? And that's true. She said that. If anyone's watching now, rewind back to the Laura Patton.
Yeah, if you missed it, yeah.
And you can watch that whole segment. It's really interesting. It actually is interesting. And I know I'm being silly, but yeah, God bless her, man.
Absolutely. And God bless you guys for watching us. We are going to get out of here. It's late, and I got to be back here in 12 hours.
Yeah, you live here, dude.
I really do.
You should set up a cot. Or you sleep on that
the
couch.
couch. Yeah.
Yeah, because you were here all day today.
I was here this morning until 1 o'clock, and then back here.
People should watch that interview too. It was pretty good. With you, with
this morning show was pretty good. I liked it.
With the movie makers and they're working on a film.
Yeah.
What's the name of them again?
It's Argonaut Studios.
Yeah,
Argonaut Studios. Sophia and Valerie.
And they're making like a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, some kind of sci-fi movie. Yeah.
Yeah. So people can check them out.
Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Yep. All right. Everybody, enjoy yourselves. Have a good night. We'll see you in the morning at 11 if hopefully you'll join us. And thank you, pal, and have a great trip.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Absolutely.
I wish I was there on Thursday, man.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, but Thursday's going to be a big night. Everybody should go check that out. To get your tickets, Rob Bartlett show, Stand Up, Sit Down. In Huntington, you can get tickets online probably. And Tony Walker will be one of the people on the dais talking about him.
Yeah, very excited about that.
Yeah.
Wow, who's out there yelling?
And I think that's Tom Kelly. I think that's Tom Kelly.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's definitely him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's definitely him. You're right. All right.